Welcome, sports fans. We're live at the Nest again with an exciting version of JV baseball. This is the 7th game of the year for the what do we call them? The fledgling Hawks. and they're 3-3. Today they go up against a talented San Rafael team that also is.
Why is this not going? All right, here, let me try to. There we go.
Welcome, sports fans. We're live again at the Nest in a unique game. We have the fledgling JV Hawks versus the Bulldogs of San Rafael in a rare away game played at the Nest. This is a makeup game from earlier in the year that was rained out, and this possibly could have been threatened to be rained out too. Today I'm joined in the booth by two fellows. We got Bill Graham and Jason Kirkley on the call today, and it's an exciting day of soppy baseball. What do you think, boys?
Excited to be out here, excited to get the game, and I really didn't think it was going to happen as of, 10 minutes ago.
It was coming down hard. They took the tarp off the pitcher's mound, and the umpires immediately questioned their all right, Kenjo gets a sharp hit to short. He's going to try to leg it out, and he's out.
All right, so we got one out. It's top of the first. That was Kenjo just grounded to the shortstop for the first out of the inning.
Well, it's good to, we say we're here in the booth. We are actually in the booth today. It's exciting.
Yeah, all this expensive TamTV equipment we did not want to subject to the elements, so we posted up inside the booth behind home plate.
It's a tight squeeze, but we made it work.
Yeah, it's 3 benches and a dog. Next up for
Tam Hawks is number 7, Dylan Whitmore. Took the first pitch, ball in the dirt.
I think you're going to see a lot of rotating balls today because the dampness on the field. If anything touches the field, it's probably going to get swapped out and dried out.
Yeah, definitely. Just like a major league game.
Oh, that was a nice pitch.
Swing and a miss.
Who's pitching today?
We got number 24, Wheeler. I feel like he pitched against us before.
Yeah, I feel like he was
he was their starter last time.
Yeah, and he's also got that San Rafael Little League name that.
Oh, hello. That was a deep down the right field line foul. But.
Dylan Whitmore, good day, mate.
Dan, you mentioned this was a strong San Rafael team. How have they been doing this year?
Well, they just look strong.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure.
Sorry, I set you up for one you weren't ready for.
It was, it was a curveball in the dirt, and I just
ground ball
swung like hell.
1-2 count to Dylan. I believe they lost their first 2 games of the year to I'll say they played MC maybe.
Okay.
And for MCAL, I think they're 0-3. I guess that would be.
Okay.
It's the busiest week we have all year for the Hawks, the juveniles.
Actually, for MCALs, that would have been their first game like us last week. So I think they're just 0-1 at this point, like us. Or we're 1-0, they're 0-1.
Yeah.
That was high ball 2.
We play Marin Catholic twice this week, tomorrow and Friday, home and home.
We do.
That's a busy week, and then play on Saturday as well.
Yes, sir.
Outside.
I got to tell you, this is an amazing view of the strike zone behind home plate here.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
You really get the angle.
Yes, we can have much better insight into the pitches that are thrown.
Curveball.
Oh, that's
punches him out.
That's a tough call.
The high called third strike.
High called third strike curveball on the paint-ish.
All right.
Yeah, I can see why Dylan. Kind of grimaced a little.
He did.
It's hard not to.
He's respectful, but
it's hard. Yeah. He's not gonna. He didn't show up the ump, but he didn't exactly high five me either.
Well, now up for the Hawks is Ryder Weber, number 12.
Yeah, Riders of the Storm. All right.
He had a big hit on Saturday over the center fielder's head.
Oh.
Nice little double.
Over in Alameda.
Over in Alameda. Yeah.
How did you like that yard over there?
It was all right.
Yeah.
The field, I heard mixed reviews on the field, whether it was how playable it was, and the mound I heard was a little bit of a mess, but
gotcha.
Not too bad.
They've got one of the best Little League fields around. We stopped in when the Tiburon team was making their run and supported District 3 a couple years back, and I was impressed.
Oh, nice. Was it on the base, or was it just
It was. I think it was right off the base. It's kind of in the neighborhood, but kind of on the edge.
That was foul off the first base there for strike one. It's a 2-1 count. Yeah, I went over to Faction Brewing before pregame and had myself a beer. It's a nice spot out there. You guys ever been out there?
No,
it's
I've been
beautiful.
there.
It's beautiful. You get a view of the city. It's outdoors.
That's great.
It's really nice.
You know, Alameda's a trip. It's all flat. You could like cruise around on a beach cruiser. It kind of feels like SoCal.
Yeah,
It does. That was a ball 3 to Ryder. It kind of felt like it was a little trapped in time as well. I felt like I was in like the main drag for a little bit, and I'm like, it felt like 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way, it just felt like 30 years ago.
Yeah, like a cool retro vibe
Yeah,
they got
exactly.
over there.
But yeah, it is really flat, which around the bay is not all that common.
No.
That's why everyone has their electric bikes. For those of us that aren't in shape to ride, to ride both directions, up and down the hills.
Oh, that's
that's
a
a
left
poke.
field. I can't see where it went.
Over
it's
the head
over
of the
there.
left fielder.
All right.
He's all the way to the warning track, and he's digging in for second. It's a stand-up second for Riders of the Storm.
All right. First
Let's
runner
take,
of the game.
let's take another look at that. See him just get a good shot of that ball.
Rip City.
Yeah, there it goes.
That's back-to-back games with the Ryder having a double. Looks like he's starting to heat up, which is good to see.
Talk about heating up. We got a portable heater out here in the shed. I might take my jacket off.
Oh, yeah, you got that thing on. Huh? We're
Yeah.
cooking.
Oh, nice.
Snoop, our little mascot, psyched with that.
Yeah.
That's bound in the
In
dirt.
the dirt, Ryder heads to third. Ball 1. Got a little bit of 2 outs here. Nice to get Ryder home. I think this is Wheeler. I think threw a lot of curveballs last time, if I remember right.
I
Was
mean,
it?
yeah. I mean,
He
if
was a
I
heavy dose
remember
of curveballs.
the first 2 at bats, he definitely threw a lot, including one that. Whoa, that's a nice
There's a
shot
nice
by.
shot.
Line
It's
drive
gonna
to right field.
score a run, and Hawks are up 1-0. That's a nice piece of hitting by Lucas DePippa. Speed never slumps. All right, now we got the White Bronco coming up.
Well, it looks like this rain's backed off nicely.
Yeah,
Might actually get this one in.
That is true. Kind of the sky is lightened up, and
Oh,
yeah, find somebody. You can't even see the scoreboard.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh,
throw over to first base there by the pitcher Wheeler. Sorry, we're managing a lot of different things going on.
yeah. A lot of balls in the air, so to speak.
Yeah, we didn't know. I think we have less fans than normal. Obviously not online,
It's
but
in the dirt, and Lucas DePippa takes second without even sliding.
well,
Ball 1.
we got a couple viewers already joining us on TamTV.
Oh, nice.
If you're out there, let us know. Let us know where you're watching from. Hit us up on the chat.
I know Nancy Murray's is Hank's grandmother, and Eric Schwartz are tuning in from the Crescent City.
That was a called strike. It's a 1-1 count to the White Bronco. Andrew Cohen.
Andrew
For those
Cohen,
that
AC.
don't know. AC. If you know, you know.
If you know, you know. No low speed chasing his trot though. It's bounced again, and
Uh-oh.
they almost got Lucas leaning.
He was halfway down the line.
Yeah, he was almost down to the depot.
Our new view from inside the booth here. I can't see the left half of the field. I'm pretty sure, Bill, you
I
can't see the right. So, Dan, you're going to have to
I can
keep us
kind
connected.
of
He's got
lean.
Dan's got center.
Oh,
There
it's
you go.
ripped through
Up
the middle.
Picked up by the shortstop and not thrown.
No, they're gonna.
That's an infield hit.
That is an infield hit. That's a nice pick by the shortstop. I thought for sure that was going to rocket over the bag into center field, but he saved the Bulldogs a run by picking that up. All right, now here we got double nickels.
Sean Miller's
Yeah,
back.
Sean Miller's back.
We got first and third, 2 outs. A little bit of a
It's a-
2-out rally here. The runner goes to second.
No throw on the slip ball. It's got guys, we have a lefty barrage coming up. We've had this is the third lefty to bat.
That's right. Dylan, Sean, and Lucas.
Yeah. Wind is blowing out right now, so Sean does have a chance to put one on Miller.
Miller on Miller?
Yeah, Miller on Miller.
That would be a
Barney
nice
Miller.
thing. It'd be hard for a lefty, but it would be nice to call it Miller
Yeah.
on Miller. I like
Yeah,
that.
that would be good. That's a nice pitch. Oh,
Just low.
we're not getting the low strikes, and we're getting the high ones. Reminiscent of the last game we called.
Yes. That's a 3-0 count now to Sean.
3 on, 2
Maybe
out.
load the bases up. It's going to be high for
That's
ball
a
4.
4-pitch walk from Wheeler.
Who's up? Who's
Seems
coming
like
to
the Wheelers are coming off a little bit. Just kidding.
The Wheelers are coming off.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, sometimes the low-hanging fruit is a little bit bitter.
Just too easy.
Yeah.
All right. Next up for the Hawks, we got Aiden Kirkley getting ready. There's
Yeah.
a little bit of a mound visit just to, I think, settle
Yeah.
the pitcher down. I think he's got the first 2 outs and was
Thought he was
gonna
cruising.
have a good inning.
Yeah,
and
now
then it's,
he's got the come line all chalked up. Yo, Levin,
Yeah.
let's go.
so we can see if the Hawks can open it up right now. See if he can find the strike zone again. 4-pitch walk to Sean. First pitch is
Yeah,
called strike 1.
That's a good one to look at.
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't want that as your first pitch, your first swing.
especially after a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah.
Let him find the strike zone.
It's in the dirt. That's a nice block by 15, the catcher, Morales.
1-1 count. Top of the first, 2 outs. Hawks looking to open it up a little bit here in the first.
That's down and away.
Ball 2.
2-1 right now?
2-1.
All right.
It's our first time with 3 in the booth. I like it.
It's not bad. I mean, to be honest, it gives a little warmth to it as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's a tough call.
It's tough. They're calling the high ones or not calling the low ones. Again, a good one to take. I mean, it takes you to 2 strikes, but that's not a ball you can drive.
No, you don't want to swing at that with a 3-1.
2-2 count now.
Oh, 2-2 now.
Ball.
All right, now it's a payoff pitch here. I think the runner's going to be on the move.
Runners on the move. 3-2 count. 2 outs. It's a big pitch, big at bat, big early situation for the Hawks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just foul. Nice poke.
Nice poke indeed.
Straighten it out a little bit.
Yeah, the white
Score a couple
Bronco was on the
runs.
move.
Man,
So
if that thing made it over, he was going to bring in a couple runs with that guy.
Yeah.
Sean was off and running. Sean was already past second, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Runners on the move, shot down the third baseline. That's what you want.
Just getting ready for the windup. The base is loaded.
Just by a step. Yeah. All right. The Hawks come out of the inning, squeeze one out in the dissipating rain against the Bulldogs, and it's 1-0. And they're coming up as the away team to face the home Bulldogs at the Nest.
And I don't quite have a
Oh,
lineup
right.
yet, so we're gonna do this live as we see who takes the field. It looks like Ryder Weber is gonna be our starting pitcher,
Looks like
and it's gonna be George Graham behind the dish
Yep.
with Conrad at
Conrad
first
heading
base.
First, we got Double Nichols heading out to
Going to
right
right.
field,
Yeah.
and Dylan Whitmore in center.
Looks like Aiden is at short.
Yep. And
The White Bronco is gonna be at second base,
that's correct.
and we got Lucas in left
Yeah.
and Kenjo at third.
Yep.
All right.
Piece of cake.
Ryder hasn't pitched in, I think, about a week or so.
That was
Maybe
nice.
a
His
little
arms
more,
going to be
yeah.
fresh. I mean, the one good thing about this version of the Juvenile Hawks is
That's delayed. That's frozen.
Okay.
And we're back.
we're back from commercial break.
Didn't miss anything.
Now, Ryder's still warming up, and the skies opened up as our screens froze. So you're going to see some precipitation coming down. That's a nice throw by George Graham.
Just as we thought the rain was going to go away. Looked
Yeah.
like before it was going to stop around 5,
No,
so we'll
it's a-
see about 15 minutes from now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's coming down again. On again, off again.
So stepping in for the visiting Bulldogs is going to be Diaz, number 4, for the first at batter for the Bulldogs.
It's a nice first pitch strike.
Called strike.
Right down there.
We talked about this last game. On the back of their jerseys, it says JYD. We think we figured out what that means, but
Yeah, what is that? What do we got there?
our guess was Junkyard Dogs.
Oh,
The
yeah, because they're the
I like it,
Bulldogs.
yeah.
Center field. We got Dylan Whitmer underneath it, and he makes the grab.
Nice play, Dylan.
Look at that. Fundamentals.
Not easy with rain coming down
No,
like this, you know?
I'm a big catch it with two hands in the outfield kind of guy, but Willie Mays didn't do it, so neither does Dylan Whitmore.
Number 44
Learn
up
from the
now
greats.
is D. Contini, batting for the Bulldogs. This weekend, Dylan had one in center field that he popped out of his glove and he caught it with his other hand.
I heard about that.
First pitch to Contini is foul for strike one.
Yeah, flair for the dramatic.
Yeah, it was a nice little play. Popped out of his glove and just reached out and casually grabbed it. No panic.
No, focused up. And then it's a bounce. Good, nice block by George. That is a move that I would not do.
The block?
Yeah.
Go down on it?
Yeah, I mean, that was a low block that was coming up into the body, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, you see George catching with one knee down. We talk about that a lot around our dinner table. My wife, George's mom, former catcher, does not like that.
Oh.
She's like, get both those knees up.
One of a traditionalist. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, George says that's the way it's taught these days.
It is. I was actually watching something about that recently about the need for a target, and that's a lot of the argument. Is that they not only do they go one knee down, but they also go glove down. They show the target and they put it away, and they catch the ball coming back into the zone rather than catching the ball going out of the zone. Right?
Yeah.
So the ball's
The glove's coming up.
glove's coming up.
That's just a slight hand to grab the called strike, correct?
That's right.
Yeah.
Helps you frame it.
That was ball 4. That's going to be a first runner of the game for the
Number
Bulldogs.
44 trots down to first.
But just the idea that you don't need to have a target all the way up. Like as a catcher growing up, I did these classic stance, and my glove was sitting there the whole time.
Yeah.
The pitcher had to know where to look.
That's the way we learned it. Give him a target.
Gloves used to have orange rim on them. Remember those?
Ooh, that was close.
That was close. Conrad
Squirted away,
out of his glove. He probably wanted to get a new ball if that actually reached grass.
You're going to need a lot of them. But this rain stopped again here now.
Yep.
Got another lefty taking the plate.
Cumberland is batting number 1 for the Bulldogs.
Oh,
High.
and he
Yes.
hits the ball.
Maybe we want to get a new ball.
And
Yeah.
we got a little bit of sun coming out. This is just weather's all over the map here.
I think it's coming from behind us, which is where we want it to come from. The sun, that is.
Yeah.
Rainbow weather.
It is.
All right, Ryder sets. Looking to get it back in the strike zone right now.
That's a nice pitch.
There you go.
That dry ball served him well right there.
That's a 1-1 count. Ryder throws hard and it's good location, so it's a little surprising. I mean, it definitely is the weather or the wetness that's causing the
you
wildness.
don't often see him sail it.
No.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's off the front of the plate, and
Tough
that almost out of play.
Runner advances.
Yeah.
Two 2-1 count.
All right, man on third.
1 out.
Infield's in, trying to protect that one-run lead. That's down and away.
3-1 count. Really a different view here watching. I guess I could see on the screen what's happening at third base. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Nice frame job.
Yeah.
Cumberland started walking to first base.
Yeah, he's ready to throw his bat in the dugout.
And it's hit into center field.
Oh, he's on the run. Dylan Whitmore not going to make it.
Look at him run.
Score one.
Tie the
We
game
just
up.
got a request to put the scoreboard up so they can see the balls and strikes. I guess it's not.
Oh, yeah, we're late.
Yeah,
Oh, no,
that's
we got it there.
That's just the.
Oh, we got the wrong one.
Yeah.
Why does that say?
Thank the Hawks
Oh.
community to.
All right. You know what? This game is not final. There we go. Now we got the score.
All right. There we go.
Now the pitcher's batting for the Bulldogs. Wheeler, number 24. And
Slippery one got away.
to the backstop. And runner advances to second. The 1-0 count.
There we go.
And it's 1-1 in the bottom of the first.
Shout out Nancy Murray for bringing up the missing graphics.
Yeah, thanks for that. You know, at the end of a game, when you mark the score final, it shows final on there, and you got to remember to turn it off later. So thanks for the heads up.
Takes a village.
You got a 2-0 count now. Ryder's got to get the ball back in the strike zone.
Yeah.
Got an open base at first, though. It's
Yeah,
one out. No harm.
Number 4 hitter, huh?
Yeah, number 4 to the pitcher. You would need to fill the base. No problem there. And the hitter calls timeout.
Junkyard Dog didn't like that.
Not
No.
like that. I mean, that was our only guess, JYD. Wasn't
JYD.
sure why.
I think Junkyard Dog is probably it.
'Cause
I
they
like
don't-
it.
It's not an ad. It's not like a sponsorship or anything, which I don't
No.
think you can have in high school. Maybe you can in high school baseball. I don't know.
I thought maybe it was the initials of somebody that was important to the program.
Yeah, the junkyard dog.
Yeah.
That should be their mascot.
All right.
Just get
we
a
got
dog in
big
there.
number 99 coming up.
This is drummer. He looks like he'd be a drummer in a band.
Yeah. This
Oh,
guy,
yeah.
he's got incredible flow.
Coach Tommy's out to the mound with talk to Ryder and George to settle down Ryder. I think he looks a little frustrated with not being able to locate the strike zone. Which,
Drummer-
again, is not characteristic of Ryder for sure.
Drummer's got some rock and roll hair. I think he could
Yeah.
do well in a band.
He might be in a band. We don't know. We
Yeah,
don't know much
I don't
about
know.
the San Rafael, visiting San Rafael Bulldogs. San Rafael Bulldogs. All right.
That's a beautiful pitch by
There we
Ryder
go.
Weber right there.
It's glad to get out in front.
Called strike one. The visit from Tommy seemed to hopefully settle Ryder down and get him to focus back in.
Yeah.
It's early in the game. No need to worry about the runners yet. Let your infield, outfield do their job.
Nice another block there. I mean, I got a feeling we're going to turn 2. Little lazy shot to the White Bronco, flip to Ryder over to Conrad.
Yeah, what do we call that? A commentator? It's the opposite of a commentator jinx. It's a commentator wish. We had one of those, Dan.
Yeah,
there it is.
Swing and a miss.
All right, he's one strike away of getting 2 outs. And that'd be a big moment in this inning.
They'll take the K.
Yes. That was a nice pitch by Ryder. Settled in. Inside.
That's
Ball
inside.
2.
All right, 2-2.
It's definitely nice having the view from behind the plate versus
Yeah.
the side view. You get see how close the pitches really are.
Reminds me of when you go to Cooperstown, they put all the parents beyond the first base and third baseline, so you're essentially in the outfield. And
That was a ball 3, full count.
yeah, so you cannot have any perspective on balls and strikes.
Oh, I'm sure it doesn't stop those parents from thinking they got the call.
Yeah.
They know the call.
Oh,
Foul to the left.
Drummer did well to get a beat on that.
I've seen an umpire turn to the parents and say, "Are you standing behind the plate?" I didn't think so.
My favorite was Hank's older brother had Shade had a Coach. That's
Ooh,
a
called
bang.
strike.
Punch
3.
out right there. Nope, that's,
And a throwaway.
and he said, they kind of kvetch. These 12-year-olds would kvetch about not getting a ball or strike. And he'd tell him, he's like, never in the history of baseball has an umpire ever changed his ball strike call.
This is very true. Batting for the Bulldogs is number 3, Moeller. As we get 2 outs and 1-1 game, bottom of the first inning. Struggling with the that was a called strike 1. Struggling with the top and the bottom of the inning just because I'm used to it being the bottom of the inning when the Hawks are in the field.
Moeller. It'd be cool, better if it was Mauler.
Well,
For the Dogs.
I mean,
Yeah.
Muller's up with 2 outs and runner in scoring position. You know he wants to get a bite of this ball.
Oh, yeah. It's like that.
That was fouled out of play by
Dog
Moeller.
on a bone.
I mean, I really hope he doesn't maul the ball too much.
Yeah.
Finish out the inning right here. Ryder's been looking solid this at bat.
A simple game of fetch. Nope.
In the dirt, to the back.
Slid out. All right.
Back here.
Riders advance.
Cover.
Right.
Yeah.
I think got the umpire in the foot a little bit.
What do we got, 1-2?
1-2 count. Second and third. 2 outs.
Yeah, that was a tough ball. It had a, pass ball. George couldn't get around the umpire.
No.
Turned around, he had the guy standing right there.
Yeah, I think the umpire got in the foot and was like, I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, ooh.
Coming back.
Okay,
We got a
here's
cover. He's
coming.
coming home.
All right, got
Safe for the play.
Bulldogs take the lead by a muzzle.
Wild pitch there. We got runner advanced to third base.
Yeah.
2-1 game now.
It's got to be tough out there with this wet weather. I mean, they're changing balls out as much as they can, but they're still not dry.
No.
Fouled
The crazy
off.
thing is, even if they don't, make every exchange right, they've got so many balls that have been wet that hit these gloves. The moisture's coming from the inside of the glove.
Yeah, and the field, I'm sure the outfield is,
Soppy.
yes.
There we
Oh,
go.
There you go.
Strike.
Punches out. That's another strikeout for Senior Weber.
All right, after one,
I
we
know
got a
you,
2-1
Ryder.
game. We got a 2-1 game with San Rafael's leading the visiting Hawks.
Yeah, the
Again,
visiting Hawks.
strange. Due up for the visiting Hawks is going to be Kenjo, top of the order. Kenjo, Dylan, Whitmore, and Ryder Weber.
Gliding in.
That's
All
actually
right.
not right.
Well, that was great pitching by Ryder. He had that wild pitch. I know he wants that one back, but then he came back and settled in and got the K looking to get out of the inning.
You gotta love that. I'm gonna go get a
Snack break.
You're gonna get a
break.
snack.
I might go get
It's
a
snack time,
cup
Dan.
of soup.
Oh, dude, major FOMO.
Yeah. Well, I might get 3.
Oh, all right.
I'll be back.
All right. Do we see who's on deck for the? We haven't made it through the lineup yet, I don't think, Bill.
No, I don't think we have. I think we have
Conrad or George?
We have George leading off,
Okay.
and then I think we got Conrad behind George, based on what I'm seeing.
All right. So that's an amendment from my last statement where we got George, Conrad, followed by Kenjo. 8-9-1, leading off the second inning.
Well, the Hawks had some good opportunities in the top of the first. They're going to see if they could get a few more on base, convert a few more of those into runs.
Yeah, that was they had a little bit of a 2-out rally in the first. So last time we played the Bulldogs, we won. Was it 10 or 11 nothing? I think.
Okay, I missed that game.
In like 4 or 5 innings.
You guys, Cup of Noodle people, you want one?
Sure, I'll take one.
Here we go.
Thanks, Dan. Got my little food in the box. Cup of noodles is better commentating food than a bag of corn nuts, which is what Dan likes to go with sometimes.
Better for the listener.
Better for the
Better
listeners.
for the viewing audience. All right, get ready to start the top of the second here. We got George Graham stepping into the plate for his first at bat of the day. Top of the second inning. First pitch called strike 1.
No, that was not. That was ball. No.
That was called strike.
Oh, he called strike. Oh, dude, I thought he said ball.
I'm not making judgment, just what the umpire called.
I misheard that.
Called strike 2. 0-2 count to George quickly.
Pound for pound, Graham's our best catcher.
That was low for ball 1. We got a 1-2 count to Graham. His first at bat of the day. This pitcher seems to not having a problem with his accuracy right now. They get that ball a little wet for him too. Go, 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 go!
Rats.
All right.
That was a sea of confusion there.
Yeah, it took a little while to make that swing in.
All right, there we go.
Welcome back, Dan.
Thanks.
So we got 1 out now, and batting is Conrad Phillips. First bat of the game is swing and a miss.
Big cut. That was one of those curveballs we were talking about earlier.
It was. It's a nice curveball.
Yeah.
I don't think he's throwing it for a strike yet, so you got to be able to lay off it if you see
Well,
it
he's
coming.
threw one for a strike.
Yeah.
What do we got?
Sure.
We got 1-1 here.
Yep, 1-1 count, 1 out. Ball 2 in the dirt. 2-1 count. Wheeler's up to 38 pitches already in the top of the second.
I gotta imagine Ryder's got about the same.
He's about 30, yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
Smush.
foul. That's foul.
foul.
It's a nice shot.
yeah.
I just know it went left. I don't know which way left.
Hard left.
Hard left. It was a hard left by from Conrad. We got a 2-2 count. In the curve, Conrad to third. Picks it up, throws to first.
Picks it out of the dirt.
Picks it out of the dirt, and Conrad is retired for out number 2.
The drummer snared that.
Oh,
The
Jesus.
drummer did snare that. Now batting for the Juvenile Hawks is number 24.
He really doesn't want that
Kenja.
ball.
No.
Is that a warm-up pitch, or is that a get the
No,
ball
that
out
was
of
a
here
get the
pitch?
ball out of here. Like, kind of. Oh, thank you.
Oh, wow.
Thank you.
All right. Oh. Yeah, we do. We have a birthday boy at top of the morning for St. Patty's Day.
I know, it's St. Patrick's Day and Conrad Phillips' birthday.
Yeah, so shout out to Conrad Phillips.
Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Conrad.
Started first. Just had a almost beat that one out.
That's a called strike to Kenjo, a 1-1 count. 2 outs. It's nice that all our sponsorships today are from Irish-themed.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be great. You guys will enjoy the
Oh yeah, who do we
mini
got?
specials.
Who do we got today? Are we saving those?
Well, I think we got to have a change before anything. The
Yeah, that's
They-
right.
Held off to the right.
they don't pay for mid-inning
Yeah. Okay.
plugs. But speaking of mid-inning plugs, Walker Aesthetics. If you don't like your hairline, do something about
Do
it.
something about it.
It's a 1-2 count to Kenjo.
Oh,
Snared.
line out.
Snared by the pitcher. That was a
No,
nice
I'm
play.
good, thanks.
Thanks, Obi.
Kenjo ran to the first base with his back, so I think he's frustrated that didn't make it through, understandably. And that'll end the top of the second.
It's like Snoopy might.
Well,
He's asleep at the wheel. The Frito just hit the ground.
Snoop, you got
Yeah.
Frito behind you, bud.
Yeah.
I think he's got something.
I'm not sure the viewing audience at home have any idea what you guys are talking about.
Yeah, we're enjoying. So the Snack Shack is open and well staffed today, and we're enjoying some of the fruits of the finest Snack Shack in the land. A little cup of soup, and then I'm having mine Holby's way with Fritos on top. The Frito just hit the ground, and our mascot in the booth just discovered it.
It took a while, yes.
Our mascot Snoop the dog.
Keeping it tight and clean and on the floor down there. Thanks, Snoop.
Well, we're having some cup of noodle soup. That's the kind of weather we got today here at the field. A little chilly, good soup day.
The rain seems to hopefully stay away and be gone for good now. Not that it's going to help the ball being wet, but hopefully everyone stays a little more dry.
It looks like Ryder's warm-up is a little more productive than his last couple of at-bats. Yeah, I think he's kind of warmed up and he's got in there.
Yeah. Like I said, he hadn't pitched in actually probably over a week now, so I think he's also, a little bit getting the rust off and see how he does this inning.
That makes sense.
Well, we got Lynn Graham chiming in on TamTV. She's out there on the chat saying "Go Tam." Thanks for tuning in, Lynn.
Nice. Is she our one viewer, or we have
a couple viewers,
oh, nice.
But one message. So
nice.
send us a message if you're out there. Let us know how we're coming across. If you have any questions, if you're looking for advice,
don't fear the comments.
Yeah.
I fear the comments, but
yeah.
Ryder looks in. First batter of the inning for Bulldogs is inside. That's McGowan, number 14. Ball one. The internet. Oh, plug it in. Foul is fouled off. Unplug the internet in just to make sure that it doesn't die on us. The little
power.
Yeah. That would be. We'd definitely go offline if that was the case. That was a foul, so it's going to be a 1-1 count to McGovern. Ryder looks in. That was a nice swing and a miss for McGovern. They only faced six batters last inning for Ryder, so it wasn't a long inning, but not too many batters. Hopefully he can.
How many pitches does Ryder have right now?
7, 8, 9. It's 33 pitches, 30 through 1. So 3 pitches this inning so far, and battled that one off. We got a 1-2 count. Ryder's definitely around the strike zone now, which is nice. And we got a rainbow out in center field. Hey. A replay on the rainbow.
Oh yeah, there we go. And you know what? I think
where's the gold at? I'm gonna get the gold.
It's St. Patty's Day.
Yeah.
Got a pot of gold. We got birthdays.
Got forward to the Leprechaun of Mobile TV thing from the mid '90s. It was amazing. If any of you on TV Land get a chance after they go, that's worth a Google.
Oh, there we go.
Swing and a miss. First, the out number 1.
Yeah, you can see that rainbow pretty clearly on the broadcast, going from third baseline almost basically to the right fielder.
Very nice. Now batting is number 15, Morales. Is the catcher for the visiting Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Getting his first at bat of the game. He's the 8th batter of the day. A little high for ball 1. Ryder's definitely settled in a lot. He's just going from the stretch right now. I don't know that if he switched from the wind up to the stretch or if he always does that. I hit a hard fly ball to center field, but Whitmore's under it, makes the grab.
The Morales of the story is fly balls to outfield, just go to die in Dylan Whitmore's glove.
That's right. I thought the Morales of the story was don't hit it out to Dylan Whitmore.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
Many Moraleses, I guess.
On St. Patrick's Day with a rainbow in the outfield.
Yeah.
Now batting for the Bulldogs, number 12, Winton. First pitch inside, ball 1. Ryder looks in and delivers. Nice off-speed pitch there for strike 1. 1-1 count.
Solid piece of pitching right there.
Yeah. It's the Ryder Weber I definitely have seen pitch before. Last year he was doing really well pitching until he got hurt. Ground ball to shortstop.
Tough ball.
On to first.
Perfect gets him.
Batter out.
That's a nice 1-2-3 inning.
Great play. That was not an easy ball. Little slow. Had to come in on it.
And that'll end 2 innings. The visiting Hawks are trailing the Bulldogs 2-1. And next up for the visiting Hawks is going to be Whitmore, Weber, DePimpa. I was saying before we got out of the inning there, it's nice. Last year, Ryder was pitching really well last year. He was doing everything really well, but he's pitching really well last year, and he hurt his knee at San Marin on their makeshift mound, I'll say, because it was pretty terrible.
Was that over in at what do they call it? Havana or
no?
They have two fields.
Yeah, it was not at that field, which you expect that to happen at that field. This was at the good field, where like the landing spot, they had like this weird mat that you kind of get caught on, and if you're wearing spikes, which he did, kind of like he would hit it, and it was just in the worst possible spot.
So how long was he out for as a result?
He the rest of the season.
Oh no!
Didn't pitch again. It was later in the season, probably 2/3 of the way through the season, but that kind of ended his run.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was a spark plug for the freshmen yesterday.
Yeah.
I mean, last year, so it
absolutely
really killed us. It didn't kill us, but it was a blow.
It's a big loss, but we still ended the season well. But yeah, it was definitely a big loss. So it's great to see him back out on the mound and hitting and doing all the things well that he does. And we'll get to see him hit here in a second as well after Dylan leads us off. Dylan's 0 for 1 today. He had a strikeout last time.
Struck out on looking on the curveball.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But he also peppered one, pulled one super hard over the first baseline for a foul, but I think he's just almost there. I think he's got a chance to land one at the end of the rainbow. He might kill a leprechaun on a fly ball.
Land in the pot of gold.
Well, I think he got a bit of a rough call on that last at bat because he took a ball that was in a pretty similar spot, an outside pitch. He took it for a ball, and then the pitcher followed up with one pretty much in the same spot, and he got rung up on it.
Yeah,
that's right.
And so you don't mind if the umpire has a odd strike zone as long as he's consistent.
Absolutely. There's a 2-0 count now to Dylan. This pitcher seems to have lost control a little bit. Swing and a miss. I seem to remember that happened last time we faced the Bulldogs. This pitcher seemed to always get centered with his curveball. He'd always come back with the curveball after he missed the strike zone and kind of right himself. Seems to be, if it's the same pitcher.
That's a theme.
Yeah. 2-1 count. And
that's a shot.
Yeah, that's a rope.
Right field.
Dylan's speed, there's no way that you can get him on even on a sharp hit ball to the right fielder.
Well, I know Dylan's going to be fired up with that one. Little leadoff hit to get himself out there.
Yeah.
Trying to get something started for the Hawks.
Especially a little revenge after that punch out in the first inning.
Yes. And nice to get I think last inning we had a little rally 2 innings ago. We had 2 outs when we got our little rally, so now we can get a rally going with no outs to maybe get a lead and extend it a little bit. Now batting is our pitcher, Ryder Weber, who's 1 for 1 today. He had that double into left field, I believe, last time. I didn't see where it went.
It was
but I saw
over the head of the left fielder all the way to the warning track.
All right, so Ryder's been hot. See if we can keep that going. First pitch is ball outside.
Now, Dylan Whitmore is fast.
All right.
So I think that
he's going.
I think that he will, given the opportunity, he's going to go. There he is.
He's off, and Ryder hits it in the hole.
Hit and run. He's going to take
to third. Ryder's aggressive to second, sneaking in.
Yeah.
That's a great play. You know, Dylan being aggressive at first helped with that hit because it drew that shortstop closer to second base. Let that ball make it into the outfield.
Yeah, that was nice. And, boy, Ryder Weber just hit the speed bump on second base. I think he's sliding 90% more in this wet weather, and he thought he was going to gently come into second, and it was all gas and no brakes.
I saw him roll over at the end there after he
got it in the hip.
Got it in the hip, and that didn't feel good.
No.
First pitch to Lucas is a ball.
Just like that, the Hawks got second and third with no outs.
Yeah, DePippa, hot as hell. He got a nice hit last inning as well.
It's a 2-0.
2-0.
2-0 to Lucas. Pitcher wants a new ball.
Yeah, that one's muddy. I don't blame him. You can see it.
Looks like that mound's starting to dry out a little bit.
Yeah, I got the sun's out. Hopefully it stays out.
The only thing drying out on St. Patrick's Day.
We should have got a promo for that.
Yeah.
If you're looking to dry out.
And ground ball to second base. And kicks it a little bit. That's going to score the run.
One's in. We got the white Bronco up.
It's a nice RBI by Luke Stepipa.
Yeah, did his job. Tied up the game. Hawks are taking flight.
All right, AC stepping in. He is 1 for 1 today as well. The Hawks got a couple hits first inning. Good to see. Struggled a little bit this year.
I think coming back with that curveball.
That was a nice curve. That thing
was,
dropped
yeah.
right in there on him.
You don't often look first pitch strike, so good one to let go.
Yeah.
Ball in play here, scores a run, hopefully. Called
Ah.
strike 2.
He's calling that outside corner.
All right, now he's got to protect. He got,
Yep.
White Broncos choked up a little bit. That was
Called strike. Interesting there, the defense, I was going to comment, they've done it now, but they had the corners in, but the shortstop and second baseman were still playing
deep.
and I'm not quite sure. Maybe to keep it from going, I mean,
That's unconventional.
yeah, it's unconventional, to say the least. I mean, ground ball to shortstop, you score the run anyways.
Yeah.
And the first baseman's got a backpedal to try to cover first. I don't know. Seems like a interesting call, but
Yeah, it's sometimes it's ballet and sometimes it's interpretive dance. He is.
first pitch to Sean Miller is, I think, another curve called
That
strike.
was another curve.
Yeah.
This curveball is brought to you by Smith Orthopedics.
And Sean hits a fly ball to center. Center fielder's coming in. Tough play.
Tough ball.
He makes the catch. Nice play by the center fielder. So the Hawks strand one at third base, get one. It's a tie game after the top of the third, 2-2. This half inning, I think, is brought to you by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Oh, yeah.
Celebrating St. Patrick's Day with many different auto parts. If you head over to O'Reilly's in Marin City right now, you can get a free tune-up.
I heard you
Yeah.
had a free can of green-colored oil.
Well, that's for a limited time
part of
only.
your
Limited
tune-up.
time
when,
only.
when you
Limited
mentioned
time.
TamTV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sam
You
TV.
mentioned TamTV, you get that
Green oil.
sweet green oil.
Get some green antifreeze.
Yeah. Some say that if you drink it, you die.
Well, I heard you do that instead of getting the COVID vaccine.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah,
That's what-
there we go.
Gets rid of COVID. Rumors. All right, it looks like probably having for the visiting Bulldogs, we're going to have Diaz, Contini, and Cumberland due up to top of the order, 1, 2, 3. Ryder Weber's back on the mound, throwing 41 pitches today. So that's 30 in the first, 11 in the second, which is a pretty nice reset after that first inning, a little bit of wildness. Throwing the first inning, he threw in his 30 pitches was 46% strikes and came in at 63 in the second inning, which is what you want to see. Something above 60.
Yeah, he really settled in there in the second. So that's that could be setting the tone for the rest of the game for him. Now he's found his groove.
And we got a new ball game as well. It's the bottom of third, 2-2. Tied back up. Ryder's just about done warming up. Working on the curveball.
I think
there.
it might kill the heater, boys.
Yeah,
Yeah, let's do it. I'm
Yeah.
getting ready to shed a layer.
Yeah.
the sun's coming in now. It's definitely feeling good. Oh, this is the time of day with the fielders having a little rough out there. With the Tam sun coming down on their eyes, the pitcher's face.
Yeah, that's
Once we get our proper booth built, though, it'll block that for
it'll
everyone.
bog it.
Yeah, we're
Two-story.
working on that. Let's
Yeah.
let's see what we can get done here. If anybody in the viewing audience wants to help us build a new booth, reach out.
Was that in Bull Durham? They talked about, once they see the third deck, they in the show they kind of lock up and they can't perform anymore. If we build this the way we need to build it, the booth will be a triple decker,
It should be a triple decker. It's
blotting out the sun for the pitcher's eyes.
absolutely
Yeah.
well, and deserving for the broadcasting crew to get the good view and proper heights.
Oh yeah.
You know, this booth is not bad. You know, it seems like it's held up pretty well. It just needs to be a little bit wider in the viewing window here.
Absolutely. There's a hole back behind you, so you got to be careful. It's covered up. But
Well, yeah, I mean, there are holes in the floor, but, you know, whatever.
called strike.
So campus beautification was this Saturday,
Oh, nice.
and Eleanor and I spent about, I don't know, from 9 to about 2.
Wow.
We sanded all of the furniture and restained the. Oh, there
Hit
it
the
shot
center
the.
field.
Oh, that's a
Dylan, he heads back
Oh.
off his gloves. That's going to be a double. He's going to get in the
Try to
second
stretch it
base.
to 3.
He is.
No, and he's gonna make it.
Might go home.
That's a shot. We were just talking about that sun.
Yeah.
You got to wonder if it had something to do with it.
Well, Dylan chased it back. It was a tough over-the-shoulder move.
So, Dan, you were
Yeah,
doing the TAM beautification.
Yeah,
Way
David-
to give back, Dan.
Yeah, it felt good. We we sanded and stained 6 teak benches and then a big redwood slab.
All right.
Oh, nice.
Good on you.
Are these new benches or refurb? Or,
No,
line
they're-
drive.
They're old. I guess gonna bring in another run, so now we're not tied.
We're not tied. That was quick. I'm not sure what happened on that one.
It was
Shot down to third baseline.
yeah, shot down a third baseman. Couldn't quite. Kind of had a short hop and couldn't quite glove it.
All right.
Backhanded ball.
All right. Oh,
Oh,
our visitors. In the
Well, we got more mascots.
yeah.
So it's 3-2 now. Bulldogs take the lead again, and we got Cumberland, their third hitter, who's 1 for 1 today, at the plate. Riders keeping a close eye at Contini at first. And the pitch and the ground
Ooh, that's a
ball
shot.
past first base. Sean picks it up and gets it in quickly to
Keep the damage to 1 base. That was a shot down to Conrad.
Well, this top of the order has been having a good day for the Junkyard Dogs.
Yeah. Now we got the Wheeler coming up to bat. He did some damage the first time too, right?
looks like he had 0 for 0, so he must have had a walk. First pitch high. Ball 1. The Hawks need to get an out here, kind of get right again. Turn 2 would be nice, as always. Nice pitch, ground ball. It's gonna be a tough
flubber.
play.
1-1-1.
Gonna score 2.
You know, that's a tough play. You know, you come in and you really want to make that play, but it would have had to been an amazing throw to make that
Yeah,
happen.
I mean, you're a shortstop. It comes to you. It's going to be a close play. You're trying to be an athlete, and it's going to be tight no matter what. So you try to rifle it in there, and it's
with runners there, you know,
it's tough. It's almost impossible for an athlete to eat that.
yeah, I know, and you know, it's easy to say it now, but maybe you eat it and try to save that run from coming in.
All right, so Ryder's going to step out of the game.
We're gonna just like that. We're gonna get a change, Dan. It's pitching
Oh,
change.
Wow.
Yeah.
This change is brought to you by O'Finnigan's, our favorite Irish-themed pub in downtown Mill Valley. Yeah, if you come in for a very limited time, if you come in and mention TamTV, you'll get a shot of Jameson and the rare green beer.
Very nice.
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful.
That sounds great.
Yeah, very limited time.
Oh, Jameson's. I'm not familiar with that establishment.
Yeah, O'Finnigan's.
O'Finnigan's.
Yeah, it's really. I mean, if you know, you know.
Okay. It must be one of the underground bars.
Yeah.
Warming up for the Hawks is going to be Henry Bennett.
smooth number 13. All right, just as we turned off the heater, temperature plummeted 10 degrees.
It did. It did.
Let's get that thing working.
First pitch from Henry is in there for a called strike one. Looks like we got, it's a 5-2 ball game now. Man on third, no outs.
All right, just like that. Up in the counter.
Henry's coming in to find the strike zone, which is what we need. It's also a little drier now than it was at the beginning of the game, which is nice.
Oh, there you
Back to
go.
the pitcher. Nice play.
That
Great snag.
is reflexes of a cat.
Hit him right in the numbers.
Yeah.
That might be our play of the game.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I gotta be on it with my instant replays. I
Who's
gotta
play of the game brought to us by?
play the game. We're gonna have to look that one up.
We haven't sold the sponsorship yet, so we'll look.
Play of the game available.
Let's see if we can sell that one.
If we sell enough sponsorships, we'll be able to expand the booth.
There you go. There's a called strike one to Moeller, and he hits it into center field. It's going to score
Duck
one
fart
more.
out to center field. It's going to score another. So that's 4 runs in the inning or 3?
That's 4.
Yeah.
4.
It's tough.
Hawks are going to have some work to do in the top of the 4th.
Yeah.
But we got to get out of this inning first. It's 1 out, man on first.
Yeah. You're going to have to pick up the shillelagh and battle on St. Patrick's Day.
First pitch to McGowan, who's over 1 today, was a ball. Which is when we need the fabled double play. Always elusive.
Yeah.
Pitch throwing down to second.
That was a beautiful pickup by backup by the White Bronco. Ball just floated off the turf and into the Broncos' glove. Probably saved a run.
It was nice to see that he was cruising back behind the base there.
Yeah, good cover.
Always there to help out a friend.
Hey, if the White Bronco doesn't have your back, if AC doesn't have your back, who does?
Who does?
Exactly. Swing and a miss, 2-1 count to McGowan. Man on second.
Oh, right at the booth.
Right in the booth.
That's amazing.
That's a ugly.
Let's get a replay on that.
That's an ugly finder.
Yeah.
Let's see if we caught that replay. Oh yeah, let's see that. Let's see this one. Boom!
Henry stands in and delivers. Swing and a miss.
Oh.
Struck him out. 2 outs.
That is a great pitch.
I would never say grab some pine meat to a high schooler, but that's not something I would do.
That's nice of you.
If it was,
Yeah,
Standard.
yeah, that was.
I like how you have your green matches in honor of St.
Oh, yeah, St. Patrick's Day, yeah.
It's,
Fired up the portable heater. We're enjoying the.
is it back on?
It's back on.
Oh, first pitch.
And
Pop fly to the Bronco.
Oh.
Makes it. That's out of the inning. Henry
right.
comes in and handles business and gets us out of the inning. It's
yeah, that's
6-2.
brought to you by Simpson Ford. if you're looking for a backup,
if you need to run away,
yeah. if you need if you're Not thinking about high speed, but a low speed chase. Simpson, Ford is your place to be. For limited time only, they're test driving at 35 miles an hour on the freeway.
2 up for the visiting Hawks in the top of the 4th is going to be Kirkley Graham Phillips. With some work to do, unless there's some changes coming up. Wheeler still on the mound for the Bulldogs, throwing 58 pitches.
I see Wheeler going in the high 70s.
Yeah, most of the teams we faced so far this year have pitchers definitely go high 70s and 80s. Our pitchers tend not to, which
I appreciate.
I do appreciate that.
Yeah.
No reason to
Stress these
my-
arms.
Definitely not.
Yeah.
You guys filled out your brackets yet? You have a
I have
where
not.
you're leaning?
I'm
I
going to
don't know
take
much
place at a
about college.
Calcutta tomorrow. And it's a tradition we do over at in Sausalito, and it's always interesting.
Will you fill out your bracket or?
No, they put up teams for auction. You have these factions that come together as that consolidate their capital, and then you go bet on them.
You buy teams?
You buy teams, so you'll
Wow.
so
And the pot is the total
the
amount.
pot is the total amount that's bid up, so it's a kind of a dynamic marketplace.
Oh wow,
So
that's exciting.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I've been part of Calcutta as a tennis player on teams for that. I've never heard of it for March Madness. Oh, just gloved by the third baseman.
Dang.
That's a tough ball. That was going to be a shot down the left field line.
That'll be 1 out. That was Aiden
first
Heffley.
first out.
Yep. Now I got
Alright.
George Graham stepping in. Hopefully to get things started. First pitch.
That's that curveball that he likes, first pitch curve.
And the umpire calls that, I think, where it's caught and not where it crosses the plate. But
That's a common thing, I think, all the way up to the majors, to be quite honest.
absolutely. Probably in the majors if it's Angel Hernandez. too.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think the idea is if you hit your spot, it's going to be a strike. And so if
Right.
the catcher doesn't move that glove, and it just lays in there, they're going to call that strike.
Yeah.
I've often thought about that.
Yeah, you're probably right on that one.
And so I wonder, though, if that will change dramatically with the robo umps, calling balls and strikes.
Good point. And George hits it into right field. Looks like
He's running, he's
drop
running.
in
It drops in.
for a hit.
Yeah. I call that a line drive.
Found a gap.
So we got 1 on, 1 out, and Conrad Phillips coming up. Oh, we got a.
No.
Nope. Looks like Henry Bennett's gonna.
Henry Bennett in for
Yeah.
Conrad.
The pitcher's coming in to help his own cause. He's got 1 on with 1 out. Just like that, I'm putting my jacket back on.
It's definitely not warm right now.
Yeah.
Sun's going down. Henry steps in. Henry's been a hot hitter for us this year, so it'll be nice to see if he can get a rally going.
Yeah, we certainly need it.
Yeah, thought we had something going there with Aiden. Got a nice line drive to third, but if Henry can find a hole, George found a hole. Let's do it. Ball 1. George got a good lead there at first base. Don't know about George's speed at first. Is he gonna take second or?
Yeah,
Yeah, it just depends.
yeah.
He's semi-fast.
He got his mom's wheels, put it that way.
I mean, he's got catcher's legs. What are you telling me?
Yeah, that's the 2 catchers in the family. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a shortstop. He doesn't have. He didn't get mine.
Oh, that's
Rounded foul to the left side. It's a 2-1 count to Henry.
But he gets a good jump. He'll go for it.
yeah.
Aggressive on the base pass, but you don't want to run yourself out of the inning for sure.
No, and I think enough balls are getting to the backstop that you can just.
Ball.
Oop.
And
Yeah.
quick
Nice.
throw down to first base, and George is back in.
Back
safely.
pick him.
On the ball in the dirt. And George kind of took a little bigger jump off because the ball in the dirt might squeeze by. I think the catcher took advantage of that
Yeah.
to try
The
to.
morale of the story is don't take too big of a lead.
That's right.
fouled the backstop by Henry. Got a full count now, 1 out. Big pitch here for the inning and for the Hawks to keep it going. 1 out. Get 2 guys on. Henry hits it up.
Popped up.
And it's
Looks
going
like
to be foul. Drummer's under it. It makes the ground.
Ah.
And Kenjo is coming up to bat as top of the order for his 3rd at bat of the game.
All right, our leadoff hitter, Kenjo. Another strike.
That curveball was nasty.
That started out at his chin and ended up at the catcher's right knee.
He likes the leadoff curve.
He does. That's a good way to get ahead if you've got it. There it is. Now we got Graham putting on the
wheels.
Yeah.
Wheels.
He just hammered down.
It's a 1-1 count now to Kenjo. We got a runner in scoring position. Kenjo can plate, swing, and a pop foul behind us. Watch out, batting cage, cars, all that stuff behind us.
Well, we had TamTV started their match at 3:30 today just to try to beat up the snow, and I mean they beat up the rain, and I don't think it happened. I heard him talking over there.
Kenjo, a little flare to right, drummer under it.
Has a beat on it.
Looks like being a promising inning for the Hawks and didn't turn out, so we're gonna stick it 6-2 as we head into the bottom of the 4th.
Well, the game started out a little slow with the dampness, just ball control issues on both sides of the frame, and now we're starting to hum along.
Henry Bennett back on the mound. We got Ryder going into first base.
And Finn Sharple delivering balls to the umpire, and
we got some other defensive changes around. Maybe not.
Double Nichols is in the right.
Still got George behind the dish.
Yep.
He's getting ready.
Bronco's still out there. Double Nichols.
Yep.
Who's at third base? I can't see
third
that
base
far.
is Kenjo, right?
Is he still there?
I don't know. I'm a little look-see. Yes, it is Kenjo at third.
Right.
And so now we've got, and then Dylan just trotted out to center. So it's the
same guys.
Very similar frame. You know, all these guys are going to get lots of reps this week with the 4 games in 5 days.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah, I guess
tomorrow against MC, some of the weather.
Yeah, 4 games in 6 days. Excuse me. So they got Thursday, Wednesday, and Thursday off.
Yes.
But 2 back-to-backers. I mean, that's going to really stretch the arms. We're going to use plenty of them.
Absolutely. Not going to be much left for Petaluma on Saturday.
No. If you throw the ball,
come on down.
You're going to be called into action in the next week. But I like that. I really do. I think that's yeah. And you know, Coach Tommy's done such a great job this year of making sure that he's getting to see everybody play, and you know, come down the stretch, he's going to have an awesome opportunity to you know, put in the lineups that have proved that they can do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
First pitch to Winton is going to be a ball.
That's the other side of the plate.
Yeah, 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, you know, Tommy's got a lot of arms to work with, which, as a coach, it's what you want.
Certainly. That was the Goldilocks pitch
Ryder's
right
heading
there.
over, Henry's heading over.
Oh, be careful, boys.
It was almost all 3 guys right around it. No one could quite get there.
Let's take a look at that replay from the side.
Coming right at you.
You can see these guys. George thinks he has a shot. Oh,
Ooh, that could be a
Gotta
couple
be.
of coconuts hitting each other.
That's right.
Don't want to see that.
No.
We got a 2-1 count now. No outs. It's going to be a 3-1 count. Hawks need to put up a 0 this inning on defense and keep this game where it is. Ground ball up the middle.
It's a hell of a play.
Ground ball to Kirk. It's short. Throws on to Ryder at first for out number 1.
That's a solid play. Like you're saying, that was a slow ball. Had to get a move on it.
Hey, he came right into it, and then he got it out of his glove really quick while momentum was taking him towards first. That was textbook.
Ooh, there we go.
Pitch to Diaz from Bennett is a curveball.
This is our top of the order, I believe.
It is the top of the
order.
order.
Yeah, remember the ponytail and the guy chokes up. He's got like a effective length on that bat is like 28.
Diaz is 0 for 2 today, and Henry stole a book from Wheeler, throwing a first pitch curveball for a strike right there.
Yeah,
I like it.
The Wheeler rules, yeah. I guess he's just rolling with that.
It's a 2-1 count from Henry now. Nice to have a 1-2-3.
Oh,
foul.
it's a nice cut. You can see why Diaz chokes up on that. That was a very quick bat to that ball.
I used to hate choking up on bats when I played.
I never liked it. Couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I needed to feel the
knob.
The knob.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. The off speed from Henry Bennett. Hawks will throw around the infield.
That's a low speed chase right there.
And that'll be 2 outs.
Ken Joe.
And
all right, 2 outs for the Hawks.
Contini to bat for the Bulldogs, number 44. He's 0 for 1.
That's another
fly ball.
That's a shot. That looks like it's going to land in fair territory and caught.
That's DePippa.
By Lucas DePippa on
nice.
the run.
Yeah, that's Irish for can of corn.
DePippa?
Yeah. Not many know that's Celtic.
I don't know my Celtic.
Yeah.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. I mean, we're learning all sorts of Irish lore today.
I think it's great. I think it's great. All right. So after 4 complete frames, it is 6-2. Hawks are still trailing. They need to start putting a dent in this lead. We got Wheeler going back out to the mound for the 5th inning of work with 73 pitches.
You just had the manager for the Bulldogs just had a talk with the umpire, so we may have some defensive changes.
You can keep me on my toes, Dan.
Yeah, we got number 3 at third.
That has not changed.
Okay, and
who's it? We got
44 at short.
Still there.
Okay, 15's catching, still there. Is it 9?
Second base looks different.
Yeah,
looks
second
smaller.
base. Yeah, it does.
I can't tell what number he is.
Yeah,
number 2 is out there before.
Only tell he's smaller because his front number is half tucked into his pants.
Nope, that's still number 2. Same guy.
All right.
He has not gotten smaller.
Okay, and then 1.
1 in center. We still got him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we might be
All
the
right.
same.
And Wheeler's going to keep rolling on the mound.
Yeah.
Hopefully he doesn't keep rolling.
Yeah.
That's right. Maybe Wheeler will hit a couple bumps in the road.
Yeah,
Pothole, get a flat tire.
Looking for a blowout.
We got a sponsorship for that.
Yeah.
Good old
blowout brought to you
Mulganey.
by Mill Valley. When you're headed out to a gala or a fancy dinner and want the hair just to be right, get the blowout.
Get the blowout.
At
Okay.
Mill Valley. That's 50% off for a very limited time when you mention TamTV.
I thought you were going to mention our other sponsor, which is when you're wheelering along and you hit a pothole.
Oh.
Head on over to Mulganey Tires.
Mulganey Tires, yeah. They'll
For a limited time only,
Yeah.
they'll throw in a free alignment.
Yeah, they'll change and balance you.
When you mentioned TamTV.
Yeah. Speaking of wheels, we got Dylan Whitmore. That guy, fast.
He's 1 for 2 today. Leading off for
Stolen
the
base
Hawks.
as well.
That's right, he does.
Yeah,
First
and
pitch was a ball.
a couple of nice snags in the outfield.
The Hawks got to push Wheeler here and get some good pitches out of him and get into this
Yeah.
bullpen of the visiting Bulldogs. They didn't have too many arms last time, and nice to see us make them use some additional arms. Wheeler's pitching well today.
Yeah.
2-0 count. 2-0. 2-0 count to Whitmore. Line drive.
Oh,
That's
that's
it down the line. That's going to be a double. That might go for 3. Let's see
He's got the wheels. Let's go.
So gonna,
Go, go, go.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they're sending him.
yeah.
He's going to get a stand-up triple.
Woo.
That is
Let's go, Dylan Whitmore. Have a day, bud.
talk about
That's the way
wheels.
you
That might.
lead off the inning.
That's a speed bump that Wheeler might not like.
No. A little bump in the road for Wheeler.
Yeah. I mean, but in honesty, he's carried the Bulldogs like a true 18-wheeler.
Oh, watch it.
That's a little inside. Cold.
Yeah,
I think Ryder Weber was going to let that thing take him in the jersey. If
I thought it was gonna. Yeah.
He does lead the team in hit by pitches this year.
All right. Attaboy.
But he's 2 for 2 today, so we'd like to see him keep swinging it.
Yeah.
And ground ball to short. That's going to get the job
Oh,
done.
bobbled.
Bobbled. Ryder
No, you got him.
can't quite get
Look
there.
out the
Time
run
got
across.
The run. So we got cut in the lead a little bit, 6-3.
So as a batter in high school baseball, if pitcher's coming at you, do you have to try to get out of the way, or are you allowed
do.
to just stand there? Okay. You got to try to make an effort. Okay.
I've seen lazy curveballs take out guys and
And they don't get their base.
they don't get their base.
Well, it's
Yeah,
tough with the curveball because you got to stay in
Well,
there.
you need to make. Yeah, it's true. Like the last one right there, right? You know, Ryder almost got hit by it and was called a strike.
First pitch to Lucas is swing and a miss. Yeah, I think you don't have to make much of an effort. You probably just, a little turn
Yeah.
in and let it kind of hit you. That's you're allowed to turn in and let the ball hit you. So
Yeah, we got ice.
take the team, Ryder. I think he's tired of getting hit though.
Yeah.
Last game he almost got hit in a pitch, and you can see the frustration.
Yeah, as a hitter, getting a hit's nice when it helps out your team, but you want to get a poke.
Yeah, especially when you're 2 for 2 on the day.
And you're a strong hitter,
Got to start another rally here. Ground ball back to Wheeler. It's going to be an out.
Oh, he
Jogs over.
Wheeler, he was going to use some wheels to try to beat him out, and then I think he quickly realized
Yeah,
you're not beating out.
Right.
You're not beating out the Celtic speed dog.
Lucas DePippo with the wheels, not happening.
All right, we got
No, we got a pinch hitter today.
pinch hitter for the Bronco is going to be his good friend Hank Murray.
Hank's not afraid to set up on the inside as well.
You've seen a lot of that with these Hawks batters.
Hey, curveball in the dirt. I think that's a 14th batter he's faced today that he started out with a curveball. You think that they'd talk about it on that on the rail?
Should we go talk to Coach Sami?
Yeah. I mean, we do have the advantage of perspective back here.
It's 2-0 count to Hank as he tries to start off another rally here. He's the 5th batter in the lineup.
That's right down Broadway.
Strike 1. 2-1 count.
How many pitches we got on the Wheeler now? 72?
84.
84. Wow.
84. He's still humming along. We got to get him out. It's going to be one of the keys of the game today. Called strike. All right. Hank's got a 2-2 count. He's going to be ready to swing the bat. Anything close.
He choked up just a little bit.
Hank's not afraid to swing it. And ground ball to the left side. On to first. Just in time. For out number 3.
All right, it'll be interesting to see if Wheeler rolls out again or if Child Protective Services get called.
Gets called.
84 pitches.
Get a report about the boy's arms in trouble.
That was a 13-pitch inning, though, for Wheeler.
Yeah.
So the Hawks didn't do much damage there.
No.
And after the leadoff triple from Whitmore kind of fizzled out there, I thought we might have a little bit of a rally
Yeah,
going.
we chip away, got a run.
We did.
I like Henry Bennett. HB, hot butter to rum, super smooth.
Back on the bump. We got. Looks like Hank coming out to second base.
Play, yeah. Going
And
to play the 4 position.
who do we have over at third? It's still.
It's Kenjo.
And left. Yeah, same everything else. All right.
Yeah, just the white Bronco got parked.
Henry's warming up here in the, what are we in the
Bottom of the fifth.
bottom of the fifth? We got a couple more frames going. It's nice the rain stopped and we're able to get the whole game in here. Just need to get some runs. Got 6-3, 3 runs. Not too bad. I don't see, San Rafael doesn't have anybody warming up yet, so I don't know if Wheeler's planning to go back out there or what's going on. We'll find out soon, I guess. Hopefully after a 3-pitch inning. That's what the Hawks ordered right now. Henry's pitched 2 innings so far, throwing 22 pitches, which is the efficiency
we want
and need with a long week and a lot of pitching. A lot of pitchers, a lot of baseball happening.
So, San Rafael's in MCAL.
Yes,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
that's my understanding.
So MCAL is the same constitution as the other years. It's just football changed.
I
Yeah.
think that's right.
Okay.
Yeah, they've got different divisions for football.
Okay, that makes sense because Marin County Athletic League. Let's go.
Well, I
Marin
think
County.
for football, didn't Marin Catholic, they just got moved out of MCALs, right? Like into some other division.
Yeah, we're at the Redwood.
No,
Oh.
I think Redwood's still in ours. And
No,
I think
it's the
San Marin-
Redwood Empire or something like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
or some sort of. I forgot what the league name is.
I
Yeah.
think they restructured to try to make the
More
teams,
equitable. Yeah, you don't have
San Marin also got bumped up.
Bambi versus Godzilla.
Well, speaking of Marin Catholic, last week, did you guys hear that Branson took down Marin Catholic JV baseball?
Oh,
I
wow.
did hear that. Yes,
Yeah.
Marin Catholic started 1-1 in varsity baseball, right?
Varsity baseball, yeah. I guess Branson had a pitcher out there who, pitched pretty deep in the game and had great stuff. Limited Marin Catholic to just a couple runs, and Branson was able to take the win.
I wonder if that was Grayson, the Mill Valley kid.
3-2.
3-2.
He played great in the when they played in the juniors all stars. Went to sectionals.
Ground ball to Murray at second. Picks it up on to first in time. Got him.
Great
Welcome to
play.
the game, Hank.
Well, yeah, I mean, Branson only has a JV team this year.
Oh,
They
Only-
were
only
not
varsity or
for
only-
sorry, they only have a varsity
Right.
team. And so it's I know they've got a number of underclassmen on that team. So impressive win for them.
Absolutely. That was a nice at-bat for Henry Bennett. It started off 3-0 on that guy and came back in, was able to get an out. Got 2 strikes and then got the ground ball to the second base, which is nice. And then Wheeler, our pitcher, just hit one to left.
That's a shot.
And
Lucas on the run makes the catch.
Lucas has got a glove out there.
that is just dangerous. It reminds me of a young Barry Bonds playing left field for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Speed and power.
Just got him on the run there. That was hard to tell if he caught it or not. I couldn't quite tell.
It was at his shoot tips, and then he's not one for the dramatic.
Yeah, he played it off pretty nonchalant.
First pitch to Drummer is called strike. Hawks looking to do a quick 1-2-3 inning right now, but you get this guy out.
So
Henry can keep
Cooper
dealing.
Benjamin was the pitcher that took down Marin Catholic.
He was saw something on I think on the gram, as the kids call it,
Oh, yeah?
where he's the top. He's got one of the top WARs in all of California or Northern California
Wow.
right now.
The top what?
WAR, win above
Oh,
replacement. WAR.
war.
Shout out
Nice stat.
Shout out to Cooper Mitchell, another Mill Valley resident.
Absolutely.
Got reached base 3 times and had a stolen base.
Yep. And he pitched in that game, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. For MC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a walkout.
Low.
Jason, can you
Fun fact: he started out as a catcher in Little League.
That's
all
right.
the way, and in the mold of his father, who caught for Jim Mitchell, caught for the Cal Bears.
That's right.
Henry
And the
delivers ground ball to first. Ryder
Drummer.
picks it up and gets Drummer out at
Drummer's
first.
beaten out.
That was a quick 1-2-3 inning.
That's what the Hawks need right
How
there.
many pitches do we have on
Bennett's got 35 pitches,
35 pitches?
which is a nice.
Great. That's less than 12 an inning.
And it looks like we have a new
Pitching change.
pitcher for the
All right.
Wheeler's wheels have fallen off. And his arm.
Wheel to mouth.
We got number 1's coming into pitch, and whose Cumberland was previously in center field. Are you allowed to pitch with a hood on? I don't think that's it's non-regulation to have a white hood.
They're going to ask him to take it off, I guess, but
We'll see. They should.
yeah.
But we'll see if they do or not.
Jason, can you explain the WAR statistic to me, please?
I don't know that I can do a great job of doing that, but
It's my second setup to somebody not ready
Yeah.
for it.
But well, you know what? I'll Google it. But it's essentially your value against the person that would replace you on a team. So a WAR of anything above 1 means that you're more valuable than the person that would play if you weren't playing. And a WAR below 1 or maybe negative means that you're not as good as the person that replaced you.
But how do they know what person's going to replace you?
Well, I think it's the aggregate average of your position. So
I see.
So it's they look at the average batting average in the MLB.
Oh,
and
in the
if
MLB.
you're let's say that's 265.
I see.
And then if you're coming in at 315, they extrapolate and say, well, that's going to mean that you're going to put that many more runs across the board because you're hitting better, and that'll equate to a certain amount of wins.
It's your rating against the average.
Yes.
Yes.
It's basically a way of weighting you against the field.
It's actually nice that we're in the booth today because we have AI available to us in our booth, and so I did pull it up.
Nice.
Using AI. It's an advanced statistic that measures a player's overall value by estimating how many more wins their team achieved by having them on the roster compared to a hypothetical replacement level player.
And so they have these statistics then at the high school level then, huh?
They do.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, they do.
I wonder how broad they go. I wonder if they're like using a comparable player in the league or across the country or what. Interesting stat.
I'm not sure you're allowed to say that word anymore.
Country?
Broad. Just trying to keep it PC in the booth here.
Sorry, that came out wrong.
Yeah.
Now batting for the Hawks is Sean Miller. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch from Cumberland is a ball. I don't have.
Cumberland. So I watched Cumberland warm up, and in the great tradition of Bulldogs, he has a wicked curve.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Belong to go with his wicked hood.
Wicked hoodie, yeah.
Which
He's
they
going
haven't
to put
asked
that
him
up
to
like
move yet.
Assassin's Creed and throw it.
We'll see. Hopefully not.
Yeah.
Hopefully he covers his face in shame in a little bit.
No.
After we get a lot of runs.
Never say that about a high school.
In theory.
Oh
In
my.
theory, that is not something we would say.
We're rooting for everyone here,
Yeah.
kind of.
Everyone is awesome if you're in blue.
If you're in,
Ground ball to second.
Oh.
Picked up by number 2. Throw to first. Drummer, and Sean is out.
Number 2's got the Joe Morgan vibes all over him. Second baseman.
Hawks have struggled to kind of rally going today. They've gotten a couple runs here
Yeah.
and there, but we got to get.
Gotta string some together.
We do if they're going to come back and get this win.
Yeah, well, Kirkley's up to bat. He's hit him hard today, but just hadn't found a spot. Is he 1 for 2?
He's 0 for 2 today.
Oh, that's
First
good.
pitch ball. He's hit it hard both times, and unfortunately in baseball, nothing to show for it yet.
Yeah.
1 out, 1 ball, no strikes.
That's a nice pitch.
Called strike. 1-1.
There's that
Ball.
curveball.
It is. The heavy dose of the curveballs from the Bulldogs.
Yeah.
Tam definitely needs to get into this lead a little bit this inning to give themselves a chance.
I wonder who the Bulldogs team doctor
2
is.
more innings. Mark Andrews, or what's the
Yeah.
famous?
The guy that did the UCL.
Yeah.
Tommy John.
Everyone goes to see, is it Andrews or something?
Yes, but Dr. Andrews.
Yeah. It's the UCL doctor.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss.
Another nice pitch.
That's a good cut on a 3-1 count. Give it a shot.
Yeah. Full count now, 1 out. Kirkley steps in. Cumberland is ready. That was high for ball.
That's the right call. I was worried we weren't going to get it.
Yeah, Kirkley found a way. All right, we got Bindi.
Pinch hitting for George Graham is going to be Ryan Binderman.
Number 10 in his uniform and number 1 in our hearts.
That's right.
Bindi, another part of the our legion of left-handed lashers.
Attempted pickoff at first. Drummer was able to corral the little high pitch and get back to the base. Bitterman's had a good start to the year so far this year. He's got himself a couple base hits.
I found the paint on the outside corner there.
We have a number of hitters on the Hawks that would have probably hit them.
Yeah. What's the pitcher's name again?
Cumberland.
Oh. Coming around.
Foul ball.
So so Lucas DePippa and Ryan Binderman and Hank Murray all went around with Henry Pearson collecting lightly used Little League gear and sold everything for $5 a piece at the Little League parade this year.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, just a nice way of upcycling all the gear that's lying around people's houses and raised a bunch of money for Little League.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, they were left with a bunch of different items, and they split it up between Isaias Franco, who's going to take it to the Dominican Republic, and Todd Matafian, who brings it down to Laredo, Baja California Sur, and distributes them to players that don't have access to lightly used gloves and bats.
Catching gear. There's no shortage of places to donate it. I know George Graham has also donated gear down to a team in Sayulita, Mexico.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we take gear down there.
That's great.
So I was going to ask if there were leftovers.
We got a 2-2 count to Ryan Binderman, and Kirkley stole second base. So we got a man in scoring position now. Chance to do some damage.
Yeah, leftover gear doesn't stick around long in this town.
Ground ball, back to the pitcher.
Can't find the Cumberland gap.
Kirkley advances to third.
You move the runner along, and still a 3-run game, yeah.
Yep. So now batting is Henry Bennett. First pitch is called strike.
No, swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss? Sorry, I'm trying to fix game changer right now. Somehow I got a
little behind.
Something I did wrong. I'm not sure what I did wrong. But we're going to fix that quickly.
Oh, that's fine.
Go ball, go, go.
Oh,
there we go. We'll take it. That's a run scored.
It's an error on the right fielder, and he's not happy with himself. He's throwing his hat. That is that's too bad.
Let's take another look at that cut. It's that nice pitch on the outside corner. Sends it to the opposite field.
Yeah. Kenjo's looking to even the score with one swing of the bat.
That's what we need. Would be nice to get one more here going into the seventh and make it a one-run game. First pitch, called strike. Got Henry Bennett at first base. He doesn't have he's not one of our faster runners, but he's a really smart base stealer. Which is one of the more important pieces.
Ooh, that's a shot.
Finds the gap.
He might get him. Oh, and he boots it.
Henry Bennett.
Go.
For third. There's going to be a play. Nope. All right, we got men in the corners, and Dylan Whitmore, who had scorched a ball down the first baseline for a stand-up triple is coming back out. And we got looks like the pitching coach coming out to consult Cumberland.
Well, that was a great shot by Kenjo. You know, we were just talking about how I'm sure he wanted to go yard with that, but he did the right thing. Got a nice little shot right down the middle, and that's all you need.
Yeah.
Get a run in. Trust the batters behind you to do the rest.
He found the Cumberland gap.
That's right.
Smart base running by Henry Mehmet as well. When you got to second base, all the outfielder, the center fielder kind of booted the ball, kicked it a little bit, and took third base. Now we got first and third. And I'm guessing Kenjo's going to be on the move, trying to get a throw down to get that run in.
Well, my guess is they're talking about what they're going to do here.
Yeah.
On the first and third play.
Yes. And Tommy maybe instructed Kenjo to get in a rundown, try to get the run in.
Yeah.
Lots of things.
Maybe. I mean, you got 2 outs. Maybe, but I don't know if there's anyone you'd rather have at the plate right now besides Dylan Whitmore. The way he's hitting.
Hitting the ball hard.
Yes. We got to get Kenjo to second base. A tying run at second base.
Yeah, that would be nice.
It would be nice to tie this game up.
It looks like
Cumberland looks in. Dylan Whitmore's 2 for 3 today. He's hit the ball really well every single time. Kenjo's got a nice lead. He's off. Ball squeaks away.
All right.
There we go.
Hitters count. 2 runners in scoring position.
And Henry stays at third smartly. Can't make that last out at home.
This is very true. And I couldn't see what was happening. I didn't know if he was coming. But
no, he didn't even look at it.
Ground ball. Whitmore's got
a slow one.
Out.
Not
in time.
That goes to the other side of the field. He's safe.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, that's 1 run. I mean, we're chipping away. We just needed a 9-inning game.
We just need 1 more inning, and we're going to have this thing tied.
Problem is we're running out of runway here at the Nest.
But you know what? Our pitching has been doing well, settling things down out there, and the hitting's given enough to get a run in per inning. Just need to get 1 more.
Absolutely.
How many viewers we have on the TamTV?
We got 4 now. And Eleanor Murray is chiming in. She's hitting us up on chat, cheering for the Hawks. Good to have you on there, Eleanor. Anybody else out there in TamTV? Let us know you're there.
Yeah. The beauty of the broadcast is, we can have sometimes 10, sometimes 4. But by the time you look at it the next week, it's 150.
Well, I don't know about volleyball, about baseball, but I know in volleyball, every one of those players goes home and rewatches the game. They all want to see how they did, not just the good plays, but the bad. They study their film.
Yeah, it's a craft.
Like Henry's back on the mound for inning number 4.
Yeah, he's got 34 pitches, right?
35 pitches.
35, yeah.
3 threes. Very efficient today, which is again what we need. Need to put up another 1-2-3 inning here with Bulldogs sending up their 6th batter in the order, Moeller, followed by McGowan and Morales.
So I think if you can get Henry out with less than 50 pitches, then I think Friday is open for him to pitch. I mean,
depending on how his arm feels, absolutely.
Yeah, he's going to ice it up and rest it out. But
actually, I think they actually have that on here. It's 50 pitches for how old are these guys? 2 days rest.
16.
2 days rest.
That's
all right. So we do have a pitch count for these guys, or limit. I was wondering about that.
That's a smart pitch guidelines.
Just guidelines.
Smart pitch guidelines. I don't think I'm going to send them over to the San Rafael coach a little later. First pitch curves, ball 1. Henry seems to be fixing the mound a little bit there. Doesn't like the landing spot. Sets back in. Pitch left field.
Oh!
Lucas. The Pippa.
Willie Mays out there with the basket catch to this game.
Let's take another look at that one.
That is
nice shot.
Yeah.
Lucas on the run right off the bat. Makes the play.
That is awesome. He's getting my vote for the Golden Glove of the game.
Absolutely. He's made 3 good plays out there. I haven't seen any of them, but it sounds from the sounds.
The roar of the crowd.
Yeah, they've been good. Trust me. Yeah. I'll tell you what's happening over there.
I appreciate it.
I take over play-by-play when it goes to left.
That curveball seemed like a lot of curveballs that were called strikes on us. But
It was.
yeah.
There you go.
There it is.
Called strike 1-1.
I mean, we're not only just homers. We're homers with 3 sons on the team. So, which is like super homers.
Super homers.
Yeah. We're to say we're lightly biased is overstating the light.
The 2-1 count. Ball. Umpire's squeezing the zone a little bit on Henry right here.
Yeah.
Henry's got to throw it in there. It's 7th batter, McGowan. He's 0 for 2, so definitely want to get it.
Urgency of a sloth out there. Oh, slide it underneath.
Yeah, ball.
That's too bad.
Oh, hey, guys, I'm getting a text message from Tam High Attendance. Have you ever gotten one of those?
No, never.
Apparently, yeah. Oh, well, I'll tell you what they are. I guess your kid's never been late. But when they're late, they send you a text down.
Nor absent. Yeah, one of the wonderful things about Tam High is they're amazing at communicating.
I'm trying to figure out a way that I can mute these texts. Can I turn off the Tam High Attendance alerts? I get it.
Delete.
I get it. He's late every day. Don't need you to tell me.
Well, when you're a senior, they send out second semester senior guidelines, and you can only miss a certain amount of classes and still walk graduation.
Wow.
Yeah,
It sounds like there was a problem.
it sounds like the senioritis was rampant at the
there we go.
Tam.
That's the curveball we've been seeing all day.
Tam,
Called strike.
we got a new principal next year.
We do. It's our assistant principal.
Yeah, I think everyone's very excited.
Yeah, I met him once under not preferable circumstances, but met him. He seems like a very nice guy.
Was it related to attendance by any chance?
No, separate issue.
All right. 1-2 count. Henry.
He almost
held
did.
up. Almost got him
Yeah.
to go. That was a good.
Felt
1-2.
like, when you're fishing and the fish comes up to go look at your fly and he just kind of goes, nope. Thought he was going to swing, but no.
That was a great 1-2 pitch though in the dirt.
Yeah.
Almost got him a chase, and George did a great job blocking that ball as well and keeping it. Next to the backstop, runner advances, and don't want to make that throw.
Takes the easy double play out of action. All right, 1 out. Getting a new ball.
Getting the hopefully dry or less wet ball. 3-2 count, 1 out. Payoff pitch to Morales, who's the catcher for the Bulldogs. Got him.
Oh, and he
That
rings him up.
That was not even painting the corners. That was dancing on white right there.
Yeah, and I tore the phone book on that one.
We got 2 outs now. We got the number 9 hitter, Witten, coming up.
Oh, yeah,
it's amazing.
You've never
heard that. I've never heard them all.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I got one on Dan Murray today. All right, let's mark the date. Baseball reference he had not heard of.
So here's a fun fact. I'm gonna do a subtle brag. I have 2 hole-in-ones in my life. The first one was 2021 St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, it was a goodie.
4-year anniversary then. I
Yeah,
guess, right?
and then the second one was last year on Cinco de Mayo.
You like the different
Ethnic
ethnic holidays.
Ethnic drinking holidays.
Yeah, that's right. You had a Jameson for the first one and then a margarita for the second.
Yeah. Hi, Chihuahua. Oh, Chihuahua.
Chihuahua. Same hole?
Same hole, same club. 9 iron. 11th hole at the Meadow Club.
I've heard that hole's pretty easy.
It ain't. It ain't hard. It ain't hard. 145 yards of teeth. That's a
Pop fly.
Pop up.
Ryder at first base gets under it. He calls it. Makes
All right.
the grab, and we're out of the inning.
Yeah. All right, we got a pretty important inning coming up. We got 3 outs to go, huh?
We got 3 outs. 3 outs to score at least 2 to keep the game going.
Yeah.
3 would give us a lead.
Who do we got coming up?
Coming up for the Hawks is number 3 hitter Ryder Weber, who's been hot today. DePippa, Murray, Miller, Kirkley, Bindeman.
Okay, I'm going to say it right now. Bindeman knocks in the game leading run.
All right. He called it.
Yeah,
Where's he hitting it? You gonna call the?
It's a sharp shot down third base. He's going to go opposite field because he's a lefty, and I think it's going to score the run.
I love it.
Well, and if he does that, Swirl has offered to donate free ice cream to fans who show up for a limited time only.
Yeah, say Bindi, O'Malley Bindi.
And TamTV.
TamTV. On this, yeah. They promised, I thought it was Green Froyo.
Yeah, Green
Yeah.
Froyo. That's right.
Shamrock. It's their version of the Shamrock Shake.
Remember those Shamrock Shakes? Those things were great. There's not a whole lot I really miss from McDonald's, but the Shamrock Shake was good.
Yeah.
Not the McRib.
No, God.
I was in that neighborhood today. I was hankering for a burger, and of course I opted for the In-N-Out. But
Smart.
I looked at the ease of the drive-through.
You're like, it's right there.
It's right there. I wonder if we're ever going to see the only non-drive-through In-N-Out become a drive-through.
Oh, yeah. I doubt it. I'm sure.
Mill Valley's not going
They're going to fight it. I don't think they have room for it.
No, it's all set up.
It's all set up.
Oh, it is.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's there.
They built it. They built it. They're just waiting for an administration change.
First pitch to Ryder is going to be a ball.
They built it recently, or it's always been there?
No, they have one blueprint that they build all their stores from, and they didn't deviate.
Foul ball. Yeah, it's if you go off the back of the building, you can see like it's the streets there.
Yeah.
The road or the.
And they've got the window all set up.
Yeah.
Well, that's not even Mill Valley. That's county.
It is county land.
You gotta wonder what kind of bureaucracy put the kibosh on that.
I would say if you're, I don't know about you, but my kids go get those burgers every weekend, because I think every kid in Southern Marin gravitates to the In-N-Out.
Yeah.
And if I was an entrepreneurial little new voter, 18 years old, I might put together a petition, or not a petition, but a ballot measure to allow them to open it up.
Yeah, get some signatures, right? Get involved in your community.
Yeah.
3-1 count to Ryder. It'd be nice to get on base to bring the tying run up to the plate.
Okay, love you, buddy.
Cumberland looks in. It's starting to get cold out here. Cold strike, full count to Ryder.
That's a good take. That's not a pitch you want to take a hack at.
And we're looking to throw a little rally here, so you want to, any way to get on base.
We got it.
Fouled off. Nice win.
Protecting the plate.
Yeah, so Shade, you're on TAM TV. We wanted to hear about how the tournament went up at Silverado today on the TAM golf team.
It went really well. It was the 22 best teams in the Bay Area. TAM High got second.
Ryder Weber just ripped it down in between third and short for a single, and the rally has begun. So how'd TAM finish up?
So we got second by 4 strokes, which was sweet. Out of 20, it was the 20. It was an invitational, so it was the 22 best teams in the Bay Area. And there were actually not even Bay Area. There were teams from Monterey and stuff. We shot. So I think.
Well, hold on. That Lucas DePippa just got hit by a pitch. Now we got 2 on with no out, and Hank Murray at bat.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
A little
So
momentum
anyway,
here.
The winning
I
runs
shot-
at plate.
How'd you play?
Good. We did really well as a team. We beat De La Salle. We got second out of 22 teams. Haydenville was the second lowest score of the tournament with a 73. It was really hard conditions. Yeah.
Who edged you out? Who edged the Mighty Hawks out?
St. Francis. The guys over at De La Salle told us that they're like, yeah, they're in our league. There's no shot. There's no chance they shot that. So not throw them under the bus or anything, but they might have cheesed some shots.
All right, well, you heard it here first.
Breaking news.
All right, well, thanks, Shane. We're
Don't
going to get
trust
back
De
to
La
the
Salle.
game, but thanks for the update on the Mighty Hawks golf team.
All right.
Bye, love you.
All right, Shade. Go Hawks
Go
and
Hawks.
go Tam High golf team.
Yeah.
All right, Hank Murray's little brother's up to bat.
Looking to.
See if he can golf one out in the.
Oh,
no.
he squares the ball.
Oh, and
Well,
another beaner.
Bases
Square
are
around.
loaded. That looks like he took it off the thigh.
he did. And we got bases loaded, so the go-ahead run is now at first base with no outs for the Hawks. This is what we need, and we got a pinch hitter.
Yeah, Boston.
Boston's coming in for Sean Miller.
All right, he's coming into the game. No outs, bases loaded.
First at bat of the game. With the tying run at second base, and we got the go-ahead run at first base and no outs. Hank seems to got it in the thigh over there, is feeling it. First pitch, that's going to be the backstop.
Here comes Ryder.
It's in. It's a one-run game.
I'm not sure what happened. Hank kind of stopped halfway to second base there. I think
Hank was trying to induce a throwdown to get the tying run across the plate.
That was very nice. We got ball one, and it's a one-run game.
Alright.
Ball two. So no outs, 6-5. The visiting Hawks
Is it
playing on
second?
their home field.
All right, infield, the corners are playing in against the.
I had Tam with an extra runner for a while. Sorry, folks. It's now 6-5.
Got
Opportunity right there.
Yeah. Lucas the Pip was quick too. He'll be looking
Yeah.
to take advantage of that. 2-1 count. No outs. Got to put the ball in play. Hit it hard here. Get it through the infield and get us a run or two. Foul ball. Which really is the question with bringing the infield in in this situation. Howard ground ball is going to give you the lead because Hank's going to score from second. So they're giving up. Try to keep it as a one-run game. They're giving up a possible lead run. Swing and a miss.
Run.
Run. Make him throw it down. His head home. Nope. Stayed
All right, well,
All
with
right.
Kirkley on deck, I don't think they were going to try to. Now, so you got one out.
Yeah, no outs. One out. You don't want to take that chance.
Yeah. Kirkley's been hot this year.
One out. Second and third.
A to the K. Let's go, kid.
First pitch.
Good eye.
Ball one.
Well, this is the first time we've had all three correspondents up in the booth, and I think it's worked out great, guys.
Yeah, this has been great.
And four including Snoop.
That's right.
Nope.
Oh, just foul.
Foul ball. We got a 1-1 count. Looks like the infield is
Yeah.
still in, right?
Cumberland's showing a lot of emotion out on the mound there. Kind of
And you know, I kind of like the booth now. I think we get a sunny day. Might want to be back in the booth
Yeah.
again. Oh, that's a shot.
that's
And it's going to get in.
Murray's coming around third. He's been waved in. It's all the way to the fence, and he's going to come in standing. Oh.
All right.
That's going to bring in 2 runs for the Hawks.
Oh.
Way to go. Was that Boston?
That was
No, sorry.
Aiden Kirk.
No, sorry, that was
Aiden
Aiden.
Kirkley.
Oh, attaboy, Aiden
Double
with
to
his
score the 2 runs.
Big
Hawks-
double.
Hey,
It's the
big
Hawks'
lead.
second lead of the game. I guess they were leading 1-0.
Yeah, 1-0.
They've reclaimed that lead now, 7-6. Still got 1 out. We got to keep the rally going here with George Graham's back in the game.
And this lead change brought to you by O'Sullivan Oil Changer, Throckmorton's best oil changing service.
First pitch, good.
Down the way, can't fool Graham.
Ball 1.
George wasn't even curious about that one.
There it is. Coach yelling about his hole on the right. George went opposite field last time. He's going to try to see if maybe he can do that again.
Absolutely. This is where they work on this in practice, hitting the ball just, on the ground hard to the right side. When you have second baseman holding on, it's a big hole.
Kirkley might score on a shot to right, and look how far the right fielder's playing in.
Yeah.
I mean, he looks like a guy on a shift from like 2 years ago.
Second baseman's struggling here to find the happy medium between keeping Aiden close and getting back to fielder's position. He also has the added challenge of the umpire. Where you can't really
standing right in front of him.
You can either stand like on one really close to the bag, which gives a huge hole for George on the right side, or he can go back, and he's been kind of challenged with finding that right spot. There's high, ball 1, ball 2, ball 3.
Ball 3.
I was just counting them all out for you guys. Going 1, 2, 3.
Ball 1, 2, 3. He's putting out fingers as he does it.
It's the only way I can count. It's the only way I can count. It's always fingers. Can't count
take
above
off his
10.
sock to get to 12.
Ground ball right
Oh,
there.
and he finds the hole.
Yes.
George. And it doesn't
Average,
pick it
and
up.
he's coming around to score. No.
Yeah, he's coming.
He's standing. All right.
Yeah.
That's
all
it.
right.
RBI.
Had a kid.
George Graham.
Beautiful piece of hitting there by George Graham.
Graham cut up that infield.
All right. I'm missing that one, Graham.
Did you guys ever? We could just land it a second
Yeah,
ago.
there we go. Okay.
Did you see that Saturday Night Live skit, the couple of beers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that
Oh
was
my
so
God.
good.
And then the followed
What if
by
I forget to take it? You'll never
forget to take it.
A couple of beers.
it was followed by a little bump.
And a little punk.
Couple of beers.
We were drug and substance free here at Tam High.
Yes, we are.
100%.
But damn, that was funny.
So we do have a pitching change. Who's this one brought to you by, Jason?
This is going to be by the Shamrock,
Oh,
another Irish pub celebrating St. Patrick's Day. Free beer for anybody who makes it in after the Tam High School
yeah.
and game and says Tam TamTV.
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 And mentions the three broadcasters by name
Yes.
for at least 10 minutes after game time.
Well, I mean, very limited time.
Very limited.
Very
time.
limited. Might be over.
Yeah.
It's also in the city, so.
Yeah. Well,
But we love a little Shamrock.
Shamrock, Sycamore's favorite Irish pub.
Well, we're getting a lot of shout outs here from Eleanor Murray on chat. Way to let us know you're there, Eleanor. She's fired up. She was pumped for Tam Golf. Telling Hank, way to wear that one.
Yeah.
That's what mom says. Free ice too.
We got ice. Yeah.
And then way to go, George. She's giving the shout outs.
Nice.
Yeah. She's fired up. You can
Shout
tell.
out Eleanor Murray,
Yeah.
2019 Mill Valley Little League Volunteer of the Year.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. You Murrays just keep giving back to the community.
Making Tam High beautiful with your newly fresh benches and
it's
tables.
you should head up to the freshman court and enjoy the splendor of freshly stained teak.
Smooth and
Is that a table or a bench?
There's 6 benches and a redwood slab table. It's gorgeous.
I might go sit on one of those after this is over.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
That does sound great. These stools in the booth are a little hard on the The old
First
Oh,
pitch,
George.
George is down to second easily, and
You know, I take back everything I said about his wheels. He was moving on that.
that was.
he was moving, but you know what? He had an amazing jump on that. Like,
Yeah.
he was halfway to second
Yeah.
base. I
He
mean,
was.
That's what stealing the base is really about, is the jumps and being smart. And he,
Yeah.
I wonder
made
if
that happen.
I wonder if they gave him. I'm sure they gave him the sign. He's not going to do that on his own. He better not. We'll be talking about that at the dinner table. Well, some of these coaches will
Henry
say,
pops
Henry
it in
pops
right
that can
field.
of corn.
He's got a little
They
rain
tag
going
up.
on right now, and
Ah.
George is going to hold. That's going to be
Okay.
out number 2.
I know some of these coaches will say, hey, you read it. Like, if you get a good jump, go for it, in this
Yeah.
situation. They'll let the player make the decision.
Sometimes the player just goes.
And when you let George make that
Yeah.
decision, he's going
We
to
got
go.
a special guest in the booth today. We got Lynn Graham.
Welcome. We got Kenjo's first pitch over Kenjo's head. George easily gets to third base. It's going to bring another. I'd like to get a little bit more cushion here. It's 8-6 right now.
Lynn, you want to join us in the booth?
Yeah.
No.
Lynn Graham works with practices and standards.
Yeah, she's
Coming in to rein in the broadcast. Kind
Censorship.
of,
here from compliance.
yeah, we kind of
Censorship.
swerved off course, apparently.
She's with HR and legal.
As Henry Bennett was heading back to the dugout after his at bat fly ball to right field, he whispered something to Kenjo. I don't know what he was saying, but I think he maybe had some kind of read on the pitcher, giving Kenjo the goods. It's called strike 1-2. The Hawks lead 8-6 in the top of the 7th.
What's our count? I got it dead wrong. It's 1 and 2.
I think I have it 1 and 2. And that's what the scoreboard has. So.
Got a man on third. That's
And here comes George Graham.
Coming down. He's going to get in. He's
got in.
Ah, atta
All
boy.
All right.
No hesitation.
All right. The Hawks now
Yeah.
lead 9-6. This has been quite the.
Wheeler off the road. The Bulldogs are no longer trucking.
The Wheelers are coming off.
It's a 9-6 lead. 5 runs, 7th inning for the Hawks. Going to have to play some defense and pitch. Kenjo's going to get a hit right now and keep this.
This is
keep
Diaz,
this
their
going.
leadoff hitter, as pitching.
Kenjo working the count full. 3-2.
Well,
You guys see that Rory McIlroy won the Players' Championship this morning on the
On a playoff.
playoff?
I saw that. I
It's
didn't
his
see it. but I saw
Second
the
win
news.
on St. Patrick's Day.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
The Irish smiling.
smiling. Yeah,
Good fortune, good luck. Pot of gold. He probably got a pot of gold.
yeah, he did get a pot
Kenjo
of gold.
hits it to right field.
Yeah.
It's going to fall
Oh.
in.
He's
And
got
gonna
in.
drop in. Kenjo's going to round
he-
and not hit second smartly.
Have a
That'll
look.
be a hit.
All right, now we got the
boom. That's a nice swing by Kenjo. He's fired up.
This is a rally that we're gonna remember a long time, guys.
This is the rally that the Hawks needed, and they hadn't
Yeah.
played from behind this year, so this actually sets the stage for kind of the rest of the season to know that they're not out of the game and they can always come back, and you always need at least one of these wins early in the season, which is great to have. Their second MCAL game too. Kenjo's off.
Oh!
Pitches it coming right at my head, and Kenjo slides it safely.
Well, Mama told me there'd be Diaz like this.
Oh,
Beautiful.
Mercy,
Well done.
that is-
well done.
that is a good.
I had to look that one up a second. Timing couldn't have been better.
No. From the mouths of babes in the booth.
So 1-0 count to Dylan, who's hot today with 2 for 4.
All four people listening in on TamTV, 3 of which are related to me.
Yeah.
Called strike 1-1.
Well, that light rain has just abated, and I think we're gonna.
Has it? Looks like it's still
It's misty.
misty.
Misty, sing Misty for me.
The Hawks are gonna have to close it out. Quick.
Oh, there's a
Oh,
shot.
There's a
ripped.
Gapper. That's gonna be trouble.
That's
gonna
another
score a run.
triple.
Oh,
No, he's
cuts
gonna-
it off. It's gonna be
nope.
close to second. Kenjo scores.
Not
and
even close.
slides
Now with
into
the
second.
speed never slumps. Good.
Let's take another look at this one. This shot from Dylan. He steps in, gets his weight behind that one, and drives it.
Yeah, running like a dingo.
That's
he spent a year in Australia.
That's what you want. A dingo.
10 to 6
10 to
lead
6.
For the Hawks. It's been an inning for the Hawks that they are going to be excited about. They have 13 hits on the day today, which is definitely the most we've had all year.
I don't think we have 6 in this inning.
We have 6 runs this inning. We have 13 hits on the day. But yeah, I think you're right. 6 for sure.
All right.
We got a little,
I know you, Ryder Weber. Gonna miss this ball when it's gone.
You're gonna go with Ryder on the Storm today. He's 3 for 4.
Ryder on the Storm. We got the Storm coming in.
Yeah.
You know he's thinking about that. This is walk-up music.
He's talking about the end of Diaz.
I think we lost Lynn Graham.
Yeah.
I don't think,
in the dirt.
She wants to.
Dylan goes to third.
I don't think Lynn could handle puns like this.
No. She's just had to. She literally had to distance herself from the booth.
It takes a strong stomach to
Ryder that out.
to Ryder out these puns. Especially when we're having one of these Diaz.
Yeah.
Speaking of having one of those Diaz just dropped the ball on the mound, which is a balk, but they didn't call it. If you're on the rubber and you drop the ball,
oh my!
Crushed.
That
Is it gone?
windshield. Oh, over the left fielder's head. Coming in for a stand-up double is Ryder.
That was almost. Can we get the replay on that?
Yeah. Let's take another look at this. He just steps in and boom, catches that low pitch and drives it.
The wind coming off the ocean, that's Ryder and like the wind all the way to the fence.
He's got his home run trot on for a second and then realizes that thing might land.
This rain's coming in kind of hard now. We got to get this inning done, though. I almost kind of want to call it a day.
Make sure we get to the bottom half.
Absolutely. I want to call the game now, that's for sure. It's been an inning for the Hawks. It's 11-6 now. We got 2 outs, and we got Lucas DePippa looking to keep it going. First pitch.
Just outside.
Ball 1. But yeah, I mean, it's all right they didn't call that a balk, but I was pretty sure if you're on the mound, you drop the ball. It's a balk.
Yeah, that's a balk.
Yeah. It's a wet day, and you can see it happening, and it's high school. It's you don't need to call all that stuff.
We're not.
Absolutely.
Ryder.
Ryder's running. Ball's thrown down.
Ryder.
Gets in there just under the tag.
Easy Ryder.
It's ball 2. Runner on third. Lucas lead off the, no, Ryder led off the inning, right? We already batted around.
Batted around.
Ball
high.
3.
Yeah, definitely throws hard.
I'm not seeing the same curveball we've been seeing from these other pitchers.
He doesn't have the devastator like the like Wheeler.
Yeah. The knee buckler.
Yeah.
Cumberland didn't have it quite as nice as Wheeler, but he still had a good curveball. It's ball 4.
All right, first and third, we're gonna see. I don't know if you shut the run game down up 6.
I think you might. Up 5.
Up 5. No, I think you go.
5. Yeah, you're still going.
Yeah.
Anything.
going.
This is still high school baseball. Anything could happen.
Yeah.
And the rain, and I think you're right. You got Hank Murray at the plate.
I think you send him on the you give the take sign to Murray and you send the Pips.
See what happens. The Pip is going. Murray takes ball down to second, cut off by the shortstop. That was the play they had on.
Yeah.
So we got a 1-0 count. Murray steps in there.
If you're just tuning in, Hawks have been going on a run here in the top of the 7th.
Yeah, dive bombing the Bulldogs.
Scored 7 runs. Hank Murray
little
hits
tomahawk.
one to the
Yeah,
left.
he was looking for it.
That'll end the inning on a can of corn. But that's that's 7 runs.
Yeah, 7 runs there for the Hawks in the 7th inning. You know, after getting a little run and inning trickler throughout the game, they came into the inning down 6-4 and picked up 7.
That's going to be interesting to see. They're going to bring Henry back out to finish what he started.
Yeah, he's thrown 52 pitches on the day, so he's probably close to, probably hoping to get a quick inning here and not
On
using
the on the guidelines, what does it say on 4 days rest? Because I'm pretty sure that's if you take 90% of it, that's where they're.
You get 3 days rest. They say for a 15 to 16-year-old, is 61 to 75 pitches.
Okay, so
he's got some runway.
cushion, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And that
If
would
not,
mean
he'd
he
be
can
back.
pitch against Marin Catholic on Friday.
Right. If not, he'd be up for Petaluma on Saturday.
Yeah.
But just hopefully get a quick, throw some strikes here, let your defense close it out here.
Yeah.
Not do anything too fancy. Henry's at 55% strike rate today, which is pretty good.
How's he looking over the innings?
He's started off with 81%, then he went with 11 pitches, then 11 pitches, then 13 pitches. His strike percentage has dropped below 60 the last 3 innings, so he's gotten a little bit more wild. So we'll see how it shapes out.
I'm sure Coach Tommy's going to keep an eye on him.
Absolutely, and
the double backup didn't quite work out on the throw down
they
the.
need one more guy.
Yeah.
It's always good to have a third.
Get the right fielder in there.
Get Whitmore. Give him some action during this stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, third base coach is jogging down for the beginning of the last half of the last inning. We hope.
The Bulldogs got the top of the order up with starting off the inning with Diaz, the pitcher.
Yeah.
First pitch from Henry.
That is a nice looking curve.
Called strike.
No swing. That's right.
Oh, swing. Well, it was both swing and strike on a tough curve.
Called strike 2. Henry's hopefully going
Down
to
low.
pound the zone here and not try to do anything too fancy and just get these guys out. Curve gets away.
pass
George's
ball.
got to pick it
He's
up
got
and make a throw
speed.
to first. Nice play by Graham.
Oh,
Out at first.
Gunned
Graham.
him. That was a gun from the fence.
Graham carrying his weight.
He needed every ounce of that.
Yeah,
Whoa.
he did. He
Graham did. Love mixing our metric systems.
You guys seen
Or
that
measuring
other Saturday
systems.
Night Lights skit, the George Washington
Yes.
with Nate Bargatze? Have
Yeah.
you seen that one?
Oh,
You gotta pull it up on the way home,
Okay.
man. But
That is
it's
a
George
call
Washington
strike.
saying why he's so excited about the new
Measuring
Revolutionary
system.
War, and he starts saying we're gonna have, and he starts listing all the great things they're gonna have. We're gonna have the metric system.
Another call strike on 44.
Instead of a kilometer, we're gonna have a mile. How far is a mile? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. Getting a little
Love from Eric Schwartz on the Milton Berle Borscht Belt.
thanks Eric Schwartz. Eric can clearly appreciate a good pun.
Yeah.
Call. Henry Bennett.
Punched him out like 86 Tyson.
with another torn phone book.
Torn phone book.
All right, we got 2 outs here.
All right.
Hawks looking to close it out. Henry's come out with some fire closing out
Yeah.
this inning. I think the Hawks got a little pump from that top of the
he's
7th
in there.
inning.
Listening to Sandman on his Walkman.
Call out strike 1. 2 outs.
Yeah.
11-6. Hawks leading.
Oh, that was a nasty curve.
That was not a strike, but I felt we might have gotten
Yeah.
it. The way he's been calling that.
Strike
Yeah.
close today. It's all right. Henry's got him. So.
All right.
Foul ball. Setting us up for a watch.
Bulldogs down to the last bone.
That's your required watching for later, Dan, is the Nate Bargatze, George Washington. He did it twice.
It was so
pretty
good.
Funny.
Oh, my God.
Nate Bargatze's got this swing
Hey.
and a
In
miss.
the dirt.
In
Tagging.
the dirt. Tagging ran the wrong way. He's out. That'll do it. And the Hawks win.
Hawks pull off the win here at the Nest as a visitor. The rare visiting day at the Nest.
Yeah, the Hawks, they got behind early. They kept their cool. They stayed settled. They picked up a run here, run there. Had a couple missed opportunities, but a couple of runs here and there. And then with some patience, they got to the bullpen and just started to deliver.
Yeah, they started to barrel of balls. Once they stopped throwing those hooks, they could focus on the line drive and all over the yard. I mean, they hit. I saw at least 3 great opposite field hits. They pulled the ball with power.
The best hitting game they've had of the year by far. They had 14 hits and 11 runs.
Wow.
We still had 3 errors in the field, but sadly that's one of our lower error totals this year.
Yeah.
So it's trending in the right direction.
Well, I mean, they were, playing with Vaseline-covered balls, too.
Absolutely.
So,
Yeah, right.
Absolutely. But, yeah, they scored the 7 runs in the top of the 7th. I mean, that's a great comeback win. They were kind of chipping away the whole game. They had 4 runs before that, and they just opened it up.
It's a big one, too, because this is MCAL,
Yeah, that's a great win for them.
Yeah.
And, the Hawks, I feel like the Hawks, they've been hitting the ball well, but they haven't been finding the holes sometimes.
Yeah.
They're putting balls in play. And, as I say to my Hawk, you guys probably do something similar. It's just, hey, keep doing it. You're going to find the holes.
Yeah, and they did today. I mean, you could have. Hey, we were visited by Shade Murray in the booth. He's coming in hot. We were just talking about the game and the big comeback. Yeah.
Shade, we've had some weather here with this baseball game. How did that affect the golf outing today?
It actually started hailing on the hole 1 green.
Oh, hell no.
It was pretty gnarly. My dad luckily did put an umbrella and rain gloves in my bag last night. Kind of saved my butt.
Dad,
it was really nice. It was really nice. Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice. Dad's got your back.
Well, the Hawks are the Golfing Hawks are very good this year. We're excited to watch them play. They might win MCAL and they might do bigger things than that.
That's awesome. Hawks. Golf is one sport that we've always wished we could do TamTV for, but it just doesn't lend itself. It's too hard to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like you need GoPros on everyone, just strapped
up.
Yeah.
Person.
Yeah, and trying to track a ball in the air like they do, forget about
Yeah.
it.
What do you see, Dottie?
Because you can set up at 1 hole and just have 1 hole covered.
Yeah.
One hole. That's right.
That's a lot of dead time to chat. Well, all right. I think we
What a filler.
should wrap it up, boys.
Absolutely.
So thank you to the scads of Hawk fans out there. We had a great comeback win from the JV Hawks today, and thanks so much on behalf of Bill and Jason. I'm Dan Murray. We're signing out.
Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.